Oh yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3rd. Everything I say I learn. Oh yeah, but that's for sure. That's my word.
Good evening. Welcome back to our Watch Your Best Friends. Y'all, it has been a while. This is your boy James, joining me by my bestie, Mrs. Best, and my guest bestie, Keywan JTV. Y'all say what's up to them, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. So if you guys read the captions, this segment is called Zodiac Signs and Dating. Who's really the problem? The three of us graciously basically gave us our zodiac signs. I am hearing echoing in the background. I am so sorry, y'all. That's throwing me off. Is it you? Okay. I thought it was me at first. I was like, oh my God, let me mess up. Okay. Messing up my intro, not playing. So we're gonna be talking about our zodiac signs, dating, love, sex, and more. We welcome our friends to share your zodiac sign, our replay game, share your zodiac sign. We're going to be talking about all the red flags, all of the different beautiful traits that we have with our zodiac signs, what we are conflicted with our signs, and what people can recognize the most in our personalities with our zodiac sign and how it relates. So that is going to be a fun segment. So before we begin, we have to now announce our signs. So let's go ahead and check it out. I am James, and I am a Taurus. April 25th, y'all. Birthday coming up.
Your birthday is close.
All right. My birthday is close. Keywan, share your sign, my love.
I am Keywan, and I am a Sagittarius.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Oh, I'm Mrs. Best. I am a Gemini, the leader of all signs. Y'all love to hate us, but without us, what would you be?
I know that's right. All right. So
we want to acknowledge, let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Alicia TV, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Not Leos.
What's wrong with a Leo? Alicia TV, let me know. What's wrong with a Leo? Put it in the chat.
My mother is a Leo. They stubborn.
I don't know any Leos. At least not to my knowledge. I don't think I know
my
any
Sag
Leos.
cousin, your husband.
Yes. Also Best, our lovely Sagittarius that is born right near Scorpio.
Oh.
Danger. I gotta live with Sagittarius.
They are not the problem. I am a
she said I'm a Leo.
Would you put not Leos up there? Okay, Alicia TV, we love you. We love you still. All right. So before we get into our deep dive of our own personal segments, out of a scale from 0 to 100%, I'm going to ask both Keywan and Mrs. Best, how accurate is your zodiac signs, traits, qualities, and in-depths in a percentage-wise are you to yours?
What's the percentage?
Yeah. What is the percentage of a Sagittarius that you actually are in real life?
And what's the, you said 1 to 100? You said
0 to 100%. Are you 100% a Sagittarius? Are you 50%?
I am 98.99999.
Okay. Mrs. Best, what would you say you are?
I definitely feel like I'm a Gemini through and through.
So you're saying the full 100%?
Yeah, I would give myself, when I was making the PowerPoint for this, like, and read it up on the sides and stuff, my husband just kept saying, yep, that's you, yep, that's you, yep. So apparently I am a Gemini through and through. I'm just not as crazy.
Okay, got you. So I am actually going to say I am the 75% to Taurus. And then there's a 25% of me because I was born a month early that I kind of resonate with Gemini. So yes, I would say I'm about a good 25% into the next, even though I'm closer to Aries than I am. But that is it. Tamika's Den is in the house. Hey, hey, hey. What's your zodiac sign? Make sure you post it, my love. Hot Pink is here. She is also a Leo. Shout out to the Leos dominating the chat. JB says, what? What sign? What's your zodiac sign, JB? Let us know because I don't know your birthday. So let me know what it is. All right. So, y'all, we finna move it on to the next segment. So I know y'all not gonna be able to read this, but we're gonna start with me first. So okay, wait, we're streaming. Hi, Shayna. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Tamika's Den is a Capricorn. All right, we got a Capricorn in the house. All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. So Tauruses. So this is my zodiac sign for those who are just coming in here. So the zodiac sign Tauruses are loyal, stable, provider, and stubborn. I'm all of those. That is exactly me to the T. So maybe I'm more of 100% than I would like to admit. But Taurus in a relationship, core traits, earth sign, grounded, stable, and security focused. Ruled by Venus, love, beauty, pleasure. Values, loyalty, comfort, and consistency. Absolutely. That is 100% me. So now we're gonna break this down, men and women. Taurus women, Taurus men. Now, my mom's birthday is 3 days after mine, so I'm gonna use her as the pillar of Taurus woman. And shout out to all the Taurus women out there. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about my own mama. So I'm getting y'all feelings if I say something that is just completely out of whack based on my experience of my mom. So, Taurus women, relationship facts. So the strengths, they are extremely loyal. Once she chooses you, she's locked in. Absolutely. My mom has stayed in relationships that I felt like she should have ended years ago. Nurturing and supportive, ride or die energy. Ooh. This one I'm gonna put a question mark on it because my mom is not the nurturing kind, unfortunately. Supportive, she has to believe in it. She has to see it. If she can't see it, she will not support it. So if I told her I want to be a singer, she'll tell me I can't sing. She's not supporting it.
Mm.
So so let's see here. Love stability, absolutely. Big on affection. Hell, fuck no, my mom was not affectionate. Comfort and quality time. I would definitely say that's more so my mom. Red flag challenges can be very stubborn. Absolutely. Taurus women are stubborn. Possessive and territorial when she feels threatened. Yep. Slow to trust. Yep. Doesn't forgive easily once hurt. Yep. Talking points. Taurus women will love you right, but if you mess that up, it's over forever. Yep. So all in all, that's and as I said, I demonstrated my mom. That's it could be different circumstances for different Taurus women, but based on who my mama was, and this is my mirror.
I agree with that. My mother-in-law is a Taurus. All of that is definitely her. I agree with Shayna's comment. Taurus men and women, in my opinion, are like obnoxiously stubborn. And I think it gets them a bad rep, but I've never had a problem with the Taurus. They're pretty loyal, pretty simple.
Okay, I'm gonna read the men. So Shane says, I'm on the Gemini cups too. I have a Leo moon placement in 2 days after Gemini season, but in Cancer to the core. Okay. She's a Cancer to the core. I love it. I love it. I love it. So did JB say what his zodiac sign was?
He said he's a Cancer. We put it at, let me find it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Taurus men, strengths, provider mindset. Yep. Consistent. Yep. Loyal once committed. Yep. Protective energy. Hell yes. So that's completely me. 100%. All of those challenges. Stubborn. Yes, I am very stubborn. There's no question anywhere. Can be emotional, closed off as first. No, that's inaccurate when it comes to me. I am very much emotionally open and centered. Hates change. Absolutely. Yes. 100%. I hate change as a Taurus. Absolutely. Can be controlling in relationships.
You can't really judge yourself in that department.
Yeah, I can't say. I don't know. That's a good point. Taurus man will take care of you, but they gonna do it their way. Yeah. Once we see things our way, we're kind of like we don't believe in anybody else's way.
Let
But
me catch some of the comments before I get behind again. Tamika is agreeing that Taurus are definitely stubborn.
I
Welcome
know.
in. Nice to meet everybody. We are streaming to all 3 channels, so you're probably watching us on Watch Your Best Friends, Watch Your About the Reviews, Mrs. Best Reviews, and Keywan JTV. So shout out to everybody watching from all the different places. Pink said, did y'all see watch Carlos King with Heavenly and Quad because King is mad at Quad? Yes.
Yes, we saw it. We'll talk about that on another day because that's a lot to cover. I
don't know any Taurus women. I know men. I feel like Taurus men they're stubborn, but I know a lot of them. I don't mind them. Taurus women seem more stubborn to me, but I feel like women in general are just stubborn.
Taurus women are you can't tell them anything. They know it all. They've been through it all. They've seen it all. They are just like, Taurus women are they're amazing people. They really are, but they beat to their own drum. They really do. True. They do not take heed to anybody else's, rhythm, which is a good way to be. But at the same time, I wonder how many times that stops you from growing.
It can't be good in relationships to either. Women I know are single, and nothing's wrong with that. But I'm wondering if that's why, because they say
that's what I say. Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yep, absolutely. I can see it.
You're not late. You just
you're not late. You're not late, cousin. You right on time.
And they be lying. At least, you know what? That is an experience I've had with every Taurus I've known. I've caught them all in a lie. And I don't always call it out, but I've caught every single Taurus I've known in my life in a lie.
I mean, I would say this.
Scorpios.
I know a Scorpio. I don't. But I would say this. I guess the loyalty was there. Definitely stubborn. And there are some good qualities. But being closed off, I think that was like just some underlying issues, being avoidant, and it was just a lot, but it was more of the lying. And I was like, I don't think it can be your sign. I just think this is just you.
Some people just
no. But here's the thing: Taurus is lie over superficial, stupid shit. Where it would be like
so often,
and it's kind of like
to look and be like,
like they look and it's like you ain't got to do that. Like I could tell you, I drive a Mercedes right now, and everybody know I drive a Honda, but y'all ain't never seen it before. So until you can prove it, I drive a Mercedes. That's what we do. It's
and then them stubborn asses when they caught in a lie, had the audacity to get mad at the person who caught them in the lie when they the motherfucker that started the lie in the first place.
Oh my god. Just be trying to act like a Glendale.
Well, I don't think. No, we're not cheaters. Like, let's not get that point. We're like a lot of Taurus is not really
like a planning your fate. That's what I mean. Like planning.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying Glendale. I don't think Glendale be lying. Don't be careful because Glendale be lying and over cheating shit. Like Glendale tell you ain't cheated, and you'll see Glendale around the corner. Like Glendale, that wasn't you with that little girl I just saw. Nope. Yeah, like no.
Y'all ain't right.
Shayna said
relationships are awfully stubborn, and my way or the highway. Been dealing with one for 6 years. Oh, I'm sorry, Shayna. 6 years.
I'm so
she
sorry
deserves compensation.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Oh, wow. Okay. No. Some Taurus. I have never been with a Taurus man before. I've been with a Taurus woman. I've never been with a Taurus man, and I just feel like for me, and the only reason why, and it was one of those where she was literally, it was the last day of May's like cusp to Gemini. So yeah, it was.
That's not a good combination.
Yeah, it's not a good, it wasn't. We didn't last very long. Like we lasted 2 months and I said goodbye. Because she started doing some crazy shit and it was like, oh, I got to go.
I feel like a lot of the signs cannot be with their sign.
No, because let me tell you what she did. So
wait. Oh no. My mama is a Taurus. I love her, but that hoe be lying. She's great with money though.
Listen,
She summed it up.
I'm gonna defend my auntie. I really want to. She crazy, y'all. She crazy.
Is she really?
See, my mom is a Taurus, but she the opposite though. She not, my mama not good with money at all.
Really?
But my mom is honest as a motherfucker. My mama do not believe in lying. Like she does not believe in it. Like that's why I can't lie to my mom, because like my mom knows when I'm lying. So I'm always honest with my mom. I don't care how crazy it sounds. I don't care what it look like. I don't care what it is. Like when I first started dating men, I told my mama the night it happened. Like it was just, I can't lie to my mom. So that's why I said my mom is one of those people. Look, she said, don't lie to me. I know it every time. And my mom's never lied to me. Not one time. But she horrible with money. Oh, really? Lord have mercy.
You're totally opposite. So that's interesting.
Yeah, my mom is horrible with money. Like when I tell you that lady, when she sees some seafood on sale and there's her last $20, it is going right to that. And she just gonna ask people for money. That's how she is. Love my mom to death.
Oh, for the son. Shayna said he's a May Taurus, same name and birthday as Chris Brown.
Oh, speaking of, okay, so I have to tell y'all this quick story about the Taurus I was with. Her name was Heather. She was in between me getting away from Vanessa, my ex-wife. And I don't know which story it is, but I had got her pregnant. And in the terms of that, she said she had, the termination. And then 2 months later, it turned into she lost it. Miscarried. And I'm like, okay, so which one is it? Because you told me two different things. Did you get rid of it? Did you miscarry? Like, what happened? She goes, that's between me and God. And I was like, oh, okay. So now I'm sorry. We can't make it no more. Sorry. It's no longer.
Between you and God. Where was the Lord before the premarital?
Right. Yeah. Like what? It's like, what did you do? I mean, I wouldn't believe she was pregnant had I not made her take a pregnancy test in front of me. But yeah.
Oh my God. Cancer and Taurus are supposed to be compatible. We're going to go over compatibility too.
Yes.
But compatibility, I think there's a lot of the signs that is like relative. However, there's also some stuff with signs. Like they say me and my husband's sign are not really supposed to be compatible, but it works. So I don't know. I guess we can't always pay attention to that. My mom lied about dumb stuff like her whereabouts.
Yeah, that's a Taurus for you. That's what I just said. That Tauruses do that. I don't know why. Taurus lie over stupid shit. Like it don't even make no sense.
And that's what irks the other sides about it. Because if you gonna tell me a lie, let it be over something big where I can at least understand like your will to lie, But when you lie to me about stupid shit like big red gum and where you been, I'm like now what? Lord, she'll give you the shirt off her back. Yeah, Tauruses are really kind, super kind-hearted.
Oh yeah, they'll take care of you for sure. Yeah.
She said I'm a Sagittarius. Not y'all both Sagittariuses. And can be brutally honest, so liars make me itch real bad.
And we go to the basement of hell, and it take a lot for me not to go to the basement of hell. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, that was a good segment on Taurus. Because we're gonna get to Ski One. We're gonna get to yours. So save some of that energy.
Shayna said, I feel like the liars are no, my daddy. Damn. I'm sorry, daddy. He watches my channel and I can talk to my dad about everything, but he hates this when I say it. Aries be motherfucking lying.
They do.
They lie for sport. Okay, they just be telling lies.
They lie. The Aries lie over stuff that can get you killed. Like it be like what I'm telling you. Yes. Okay, so one of my best friends, she's an Aries. Her birthday is actually today. Happy birthday, Chelsea. But Chelsea will lie, and she's not a liar in.
She moved to Arizona.
Like she doesn't lie about like the craziest thing. It's like kind of like the Taurus lie where it's over superficial shit. So she would tell her man that she's not with me. And she be with me all the time. And she'll tell him, I'm here or I'm going there. And I'd be like, Chelsea, why are you lying to him? Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, it is not that. I I mean,
He been
just
saying this about this girl for a minute too. I'm growing. I only went to hell once this week. Progress. Upward movement.
Shout
Look
out
at
to your
God.
cousin.
Aries are terrible.
I
My
don't
dad
feel
did
like-
give my mom hell. And when my parents split, I was 12 when they split, and even being just 12, I was like, I get why she mad. I love my dad. We are very close, but the father that he was not the husband that man was. That's all I was saying.
My
His
God.
birthday coming up too. My God.
All right, so we're gonna move on along, y'all, because we're gonna get to the next one. We're gonna talk about my compatibility that I do not agree with over here, but that's neither here nor there. And then we're gonna talk about some famous black Tauruses. I'm actually gonna start with that. So number one, we have Candy Burris, who is a complete Taurus to the T. To the T. That is a Taurus. If I ain't never seen a Taurus before in my life, she is a Taurus.
Yes.
Ella Fitzgerald, she and I shared the same birthday, and I never knew that. So shout out to Ella Fitzgerald. Lizzo, okay, yes. We have Stevie Wonder, May 13th, and Malcolm X. Ooh, Malcolm X is fine.
He showed
rest in peace, rest in heaven, Malcolm X. But you was one fine ass man. If you was in today's time, trust me.
Assalamu alaikum.
Right, like I will convert, even though it is wrong for homosexuality. I'm with you.
I remember being a little girl. For those who don't know, I grew up Muslim, and I remember being a little girl and reading stuff in the Quran, going to the mosque. I remember one day this older man at the mosque was like, "We don't do the same-sex anything. You'll be stoned and banished." I said, "Well, damn." I was a little girl. I said, "I don't like this shit." Ever since then, I never looked into Islam again. It was weird. Very weird. What'd she say? Not your daddy's a lying ass Leo.
Definitely a liar.
Light skinned man, not even my ministry, but Malcolm X was fine. Right.
Yes. Why, y'all? We going to hell. Yes, Malcolm X was fine to me. I'm sorry. Yes, he was.
The hell, we're grateful for what he did.
We ain't supposed to talk about the dead.
He was beautiful. He keeping his spirit alive in the name of Jesus. Lord. She said, "So I'm too gay for Islam." We all just might be.
Might be hell. You just hell, yeah.
My daddy's a Leo also, but not too much. My mama's a Leo. It was an interesting experience coming up.
All right. So we're gonna talk about the Taurus's compatibility and whether or not I have dated any of these signs. So my most compatible is saying that Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, ride or die. Capricorn, I feel like that's inaccurate. I do. My ex-wife was a Virgo. So no, she wasn't. Who the hell was the Virgo? Somebody I was in a committed relationship was a Virgo. Vanessa was a Pisces, March 10th. I forgot about that. So my bad. I haven't dated a Virgo, so we'll have to see about that one. Pisces, yes. So my ex-wife was a Pisces. We were compatible in some degree of sexual, conversational. But as far as commitment, we were not compatible. That lady cheated every chance she got.
Oh, damn.
Every chance she got, she cheated.
My God, on today.
And one of the things I said is you should have chose that man over me because you couldn't let him go, obviously. So so they're gonna have to reevaluate compatibility for Tauruses. They're just gonna have to reevaluate.
I don't think they do, because a lot of the Tauruses that I know that are in relationships are dating Capricorns. I will say that. And then the person I met James through, a good friend that he used to have, was a Capricorn. So there is some compatibility, maybe because those were women. Maybe you need to date. Leona is a Capricorn.
Okay.
And a couple of the people that you used to hang out with and be like good with are these signs. So I think
the only person, because Randall, that's the only person I'm going to agree to that is Randall's a Capricorn. So yes, I agree with you there. Leona and we didn't start out that way though.
To look at it for men, because when you look at the least compatible, one of them on there, I'm not surprised about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
One of them on there, I like to interject. But go ahead.
Yeah, so once again, least compatible, never been with a Leo, so I don't know what that would be like. An Aquarius. Ugh. So my last relationship, my ex is an Aquarius, and
Oh.
true, we were not compatible whatsoever.
Mhm.
Whatsoever. And that is so unfortunate because I love who he is as a person. I really, really do. But we were not compatible. And the Sagittarius. Oh.
You know, it's so strange. James gets along really well with my husband, who is a Sagittarius.
Yes.
My husband don't like nobody. I mean, nobody.
I think, okay, maybe when it comes to friendships, I'm great with Sagittariuses. When it comes to friendships, I may be in tune more with them because there's not a level of energy that we have to give to each other in that way. So maybe that's where, because I was about to say Sagittarius says for the most part, I get along with.
He gets along with them really well. We know a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would like to say this. I feel like being with the Taurus guy, because I've never been with another Taurus but him. I learned that I was just in a different space. Like we was just in two different spaces. One person was healed and the other person was somewhere else. Okay. I was the healed person. Okay. In the healing space. Very communicative. Always like just one of them. I wasn't perfect, but I wasn't bad either. Like I'm very tolerable. Okay. I'm a good person. You know, when people say that, that mean they ain't always good. But yeah.
Nobody's always good. Humans are flawed. We meant to sin.
Yeah, that's what I said. I never say I'm a good person. I always say that I struggle and I'm probably getting better than the rest. Yeah.
I did have my moments. Huh?
So let me ask you a question, Keelan, since you said you've been with the Taurus. Where was he mentally? Is where I'm going to ask you, like, where was he mentally? Because Tauruses have a thing of being futuristic, where they love to, you know, be this persona of themselves that they're not really. Like, for example, I used to have a best friend who was a Taurus years ago. We're not friends anymore. Who told everybody he was a millionaire. And like literally like will pull out money and stuff like that, steal from his mama, just do crazy ass shit just to keep up that facade and would lie all the time. And it wasn't until, and unfortunately he passed away, but unfortunately before he passed away, it was one of those situations where he kind of started to tell the truth. Like the last year before he died, the last year. So I think that when a Taurus is healed and actually lives in their reality, they don't tend to lie about the things that are stupid.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
So he definitely tend to put 20 on 10 a lot. I'm not pointing out, there are things that I've seen. And it wasn't exactly what was always presented, but I overlooked it. I was like, you know, if you can't, this is how I looked at it. If you can't big yourself up, nobody else is going to do it. But it got to the point where it was like really annoying. But I also understood that there was a life that he once had. And I think he always grieved his past. And it was like he was there. His mindset was there. So his future, everything he planned for his future, it was all stemming from his past. He was one in his past life, in his current and future life. Like he kept planning for that. He kept working hard towards that. And I'm like, maybe you need to change, you know, like maybe you need to pivot and kind of change. It may not look like that. It may be something else, present something different. Your future financially may change, but it was just the lifestyle that he wanted. And I think he beat himself up a lot because things happen, and he's done a lot of things for people that's what he said, that he was where he was. But I think he grieved his past a lot. And I think because he was embarrassed, like where he was financially, he damn it, I forgot my because he was where he was financially, he put 20 on 10.
You know, that sounds like a lot of that is common with Taurus.
It is.
I lived with a Taurus for many years. I'm not gonna say who, I don't want no problems, but but they did do that. But I think a big quality of Taurus is they struggle to let shit go, and they can also be grudge holders, and that stubbornness and that bullheadedness can make it hard to actively work past trauma and move forward. So that's probably why, because I always say a person that's grieving their past has not made peace and accepted that the past is the past and that the forward movement needs to occur. So it sounds like some of it is Taurus, but then a lot of it is he probably needs some therapy.
Yeah.
Well, and one of the things. So one of the things, I went back to this page. If you look under challenges, one of the things, the bullet point says, hates change, may resist growth or new ideas. Yeah. So what you just said echoed exactly what a Taurus's challenges could be. Yeah. So I'm actually going to get into another personal story of mine that is actually more recent. So I'm actually moving to Charlotte next month. And the person that I am moving with was a person that I was with 2 years ago. And I vowed that I would never get back with this man again. And I vowed that I would never trust him in a way. But when I really look back on the relationship and I really put down the good and the good just outweighed it. We just had two bad moments that we could have gotten back from. But because I was too stubborn and so hurt, I didn't want to see past it. Because I knew that wasn't him. I knew that was something that he was dealing with out of frustration because I wouldn't budge. So I think that Taurus men are just sometimes not really wanting to let go because of the feeling that it was. You get what I'm saying? Like the feeling of having it all together when we had it together feels so amazing that when it gets taken away from us, we do grieve that hurt. We do want to go back to that, and we try to find new ways to find that feeling. It's almost like an addiction. Yeah. So it's almost like an addiction. Like when, you try to chase that first high and it just never happens that same way. And we get addicted because we're continuously trying to chase that. Taurus men operate in that way. And like Mrs. Best said, the terms are therapy. Understand that was only for a moment. So that's why, and I've been in therapy, y'all, since I was 17 years old, not ashamed of it. So I also operate from that space, but I'm able to recognize that the older that I get and able to make strides to move on from it. So
let me catch the comments before we move forward. There's a lot we missed. My apologies, y'all. I'm slow with the buttons.
No, that's okay.
Shayna said her daddy's a Leo, but not too much. Lord help us. Capricorns are arrogant, yes, and self-centered, but they fun. Not too much on Leos. Alicia said, watch it. Also, Beth said, James, sure, they wasn't compatible. Oh Lord. Get you a Sagittarius. It's fun over here, James. I can attest to that. I've lived with Sagittarius my whole life. My husband is one, and my little sister is a Sagittarius. I don't know why I get along with them. I never heard of Taurus and Virgo being compatible.
Me neither, Shayna. That one took me for a loop.
My brother had a girlfriend that he was with for a real long time who was a Taurus, and my younger brother is a Virgo. And when I say I had to go over there to peel them up off of each other, some old ratchet shit. So I don't think that they're compatible fully with Virgos because they both seem kind of stubborn. But what can we do, right? That's it, Kiwan. Tauruses get stuck in the past and cannot move on. Yeah. I think that turns a lot of people off to them too.
Yes.
And it probably makes dating hard. Because I see a lot of single Tauruses and I'd be like, but they're so loyal. How is this happening?
And honestly, y'all, it was the main thing was I had to wonder if you even like women because it was always that whatever they did to him, it was like now you want to hold everybody accountable, every woman accountable, as if you're the accountability police. And I can hold myself accountable. I don't need you to do that. That means if I did something, I'm going to apologize without even using the word if. I'm going to hold myself accountable. But it was just stand like, even right before we broke up, he said something that he knew I was a girl's girl and he didn't like that. And he was like, "You're always taking up for women." And I said, "Because you don't stand up for women." And I'm like, "I don't want to be with somebody because you're not going to stand up for me. I'm a woman." So it took a lot of that, a lot of things, and it was just like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm really am good. And I think
That
we
sounds
are
like a
like,
lot to deal with. My
It
goodness.
does. Yeah.
it was in me, like in a space of trying to heal. I knew low key it wasn't the best idea, but as I told him, listen, I'm in a space where I'm trying to heal, but I would do my best not to bring my stuff to you. But because I hadn't been in a relationship in a long time, I was literally dealing with like trust. And I said that in the beginning, like, I don't trust people, but you keep saying how you want this relationship. And I said, well, okay, I'll entertain it. Gave it a while, waited, and we finally entertained it. And it just was like, I felt like I was doing more and getting the bare minimum. And then I was getting exhausted.
That's not, I mean, you should never be given more and then receiving like very little. I think effort in relationships is so important. Like the shit ain't got to be perfect, but I need to know that we are both going to put the same effort and energy into working. Like that's it. But people be make me want to drive to Texas, girl. Ugh.
He lived down 45. No, I'm just
She telling me where?
I cannot
especially when someone hasn't been in a relationship in a minute and they take that step, regardless of the reason why when someone hasn't been with someone for a long time and then they decide to be vulnerable, which is what it is to be with someone else, and then you just act a plumb difficult fool, like, no, that's when we pull up on you at your house.
Yeah, that's an immature Taurus. Like, unfortunately, they're more common than they are different. So it just initially, it's unfortunate that was the circumstance that you went through. As a Taurus myself, I kind of can recognize some of those traceabilities. Also, without even knowing, it sounds like, is it a possibility he didn't have a good relationship with his mother?
Probably.
So he said that he did, but he also said his mom kicked him out at 18. And so he had to figure it out on his own. Thank you, cousin. He had to figure it out. So I believe, and she passed away. And there was some resentment there because even like it, I thought that it was some resentment, but when he never talked about her much. He talked about his dad a lot. And this is the one thing I did do. So I found a picture on Facebook without even asking, and I made a keychain with his mom's picture. It's like a little keepsake, like a keychain, and it had like the picture engraved in it. And he was like, he was very, very excited about it because he was like, oh, that's my mom. Da, 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 da. I don't know. So he doesn't talk about her, but when he talked about her, it was always in a good light. So
well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good because a lot of the reason why I asked that question is because it's foreign to me when a man downs another woman, because I was never allowed to in my household. I had a single mom. And my mom always told me, when you see a woman, especially a black woman, you see me. So if you're not going to disrespect me, you damn for sure better not disrespect her. Yeah. Which is why on lives and stuff, I know I joke about, Bell Collective and all this, but I never say anything detrimentally disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't
That's
cross
why I'm
those.
there.
Yeah, that's why she's there. She'll do it for me because
She
as
will
a
not
black
say
man, I can't do it. Like my mom, even though she doesn't watch our lives, I still have that embedded in me. Where my mom says, if you see a black woman, you see me. If you don't disrespect her, if you don't disrespect me, you don't disrespect her. If you better be sweet to her, you better be nice, no matter what she do to you. Now, if she start hitting on you, start whooping your ass, then that's when that goes out the window.
Right.
There's limitations to it. But I just never understood, any man for that matter, to down another woman if that's what you want to be with. You get what I'm saying? It just does not make sense to me. So when men...
With Shayna's comment here, if like the relationship people have with their parents definitely will ooze on to the relationship that they have with people outside of family. Not you need compensation.
Yes.
We got to get out. We got to go file.
At least you got out of there. The longer you stay, the worse they get, and they get stuck in their ways.
Wait till
I
you
need to come out to Shayna too. Do I need to hop on a plane?
Right, because like y'all give Taurus, Taurus men. Let me explain something to y'all. Seek therapy. Start doing the work. Let the past go. It is what it is. There, it's gone. It's gone. There's nothing you can do no more. Build anew. Continue to, and life is about building. And sometimes things get demolished, and that's what it is. Move on. That's what I'm learning this year is I have to take chances as a man, and I have to come correct, even though I'm going back to a former relationship that in the beginning, middle, and almost to the end was an amazing relationship. I had the time of my life. So I just feel like for me, it was me being kind of immature about it. So yes, no, you have to grow. People have to grow. And I just feel like Taurus men, y'all got to do better. And then Taurus women, y'all got to get a little softer. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, a little softer.
The best in life, though.
Thank you. So yes, let's go ahead and we're gonna move on because now we have Mrs. Best's turn.
Oh joy!
Do you want to read your own, or would you like me to read it?
It doesn't matter. I guess you could read it. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care because I already know I'm about to get roasted in these comments. Okay, I'm used to it. I'm a Gemini, May 22nd, bitch. And I don't care.
Girl, I'm not doing this with you today. Okay. So Mrs. Best is a Gemini. This is her segment. Fun and exciting. Great communication. Inconsistent.
Yeah.
Gemini's in relationship. Core traits. Air sign. Communication. Intellect. Curiosity. Yeah. Ruled by Mercury, fast thinking, fast talking. Yeah. Needs mental stimulation and excitement. Oh, really?
Yeah. I actually can. Apparently, I'm not the nicest person. If I talk to people, if you can't keep me stimulated mentally, I'm just
okay.
Floating to the sky somewhere. We're extremely analytical, Geminis. That's why a lot of people don't like us because we act a fool, but we definitely think before we act a fool. Every time I've crashed out, I thought about it first.
Okay. All right. So Gemini women. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think if that was 100% accurate. I'm looking at you, thinking like, because I've known you a very long time, so I'm trying to think. Okay. Gemini women, relationship facts, strengths, great communicators, will talk things through. Yes, absolutely. That is my best friend. Fun, playful, and full of personality. Absolutely. Keeps relationships exciting, never boring. Yeah, absolutely. Adaptable, can vibe in different situations. That one's questionable. Challenges, can be inconsistent. That's something you don't. You're pretty consistent for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty consistent. That one's kind of interesting. Mood switches. Oh yes, absolutely. Unpredictable energy. Gets bored easily if things feel routine. Yeah. May struggle with emotional day. Yeah. Talk point. Gemini women will give you a good time, but they can give you consistency. Here's the thing.
It's true. I am a very inconsistent person with a lot of things, and there are a lot of people who would probably say I'm inconsistent. My supervisor says that I call out so much at work. She jokes around and says, "You are 4-day work week employee." I'm pretty inconsistent. But just in like areas I know I could get away with it. Because I think,
Well, here's the thing. I feel like, yes, you are inconsistent, but the thing about it is that even with inconsistency, life is inconsistent. So you're on the pathway of what's already set as a standard. Life is never consistent. So I think that works to your benefit, honestly.
James, I'm inconsistent, baby. Geminis are not, if we care about you, we are consistent. And that's the thing, because I care about you, you've seen me consistent.
But I've seen you inconsistent too. But what I'm saying is that life is inconsistent. I just said, no, I've seen you inconsistent. I agree with you. But what I'm saying, life is too. So I feel like that works to y'all advantage, though, is what I'm saying.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like that does. That works with your example. So let me see here. But do you agree with your assessment, though, before I move on to the men?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
Okay. So we're going to talk about the men since we don't have any Gemini men around here, at least not in the most high. Oh, hey, Shani, thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Geminis here. Shout out to Courtney for loving a Gemini. Lexi Lean, my fellow Gemini. Keep on.
Every rip. You be early in the morning, too.
Early in the morning. We up early, too.
He be like, my cousin, oh my God, we just got into it the other day. We on 3-way, and I ain't say nothing because everybody was talking. Them two were talking. And so she was like, well, we got, Eric on the phone. He was like, so you just not gonna say good morning? And I said, boy, fuck you. But I was gonna wait till you finish talking, and then I don't want to hear all that. I just sat there quiet. I said, listen, not today. So he was talking. And so I said, well, I waited. I said, well, good morning, cousin. Because then I got mad. It was like, because you pissed me off. And I don't like how you talking to me, which is something we all say. And so I waited. Later, we still talking. After Courtney said her piece or whatever she had to say, he came back. Now let me address you. You gonna wait until instead of you just saying good morning, I said, we still talking about this?
Oh,
because boy, fuck you. Okay. And I'm sorry about that. I mean that. Please get out my face.
You know what? Geminis and Sagittarius are when we get to the compatibility stuff, they say it's a sign where sometimes they could get together and work out, and sometimes they can't. Like when I beef with my husband, he is a Sagittarius, we beef because nobody bows down or gives up. It's concerning. Speaking of the husband, Gemini females, from my personal experience, are thy best to date, marry, and or be friends with. That's right. Absolutely, that is correct.
He right next to you. He got to say that.
No, he's in the other room, but that's right. That's right. He don't gotta say it, but he will want to. Hi, Shani. Shani is another Gemini. It's lots
Shani's
of Geminis.
I love it. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Lexi Lean agreed with the assessment. Your ex-husband was I'm sorry. I don't like June Geminis usually. Mostly the men.
Oh my gosh, they are something else.
My first love was a Gemini, and my dad is a Gemini. Just falling in love with us when we don't like to commit. Look at God. Look, he always want to challenge us.
Always.
We're analytical. Geminis are natural debate thinkers.
No, he be loud and wrong.
Loud and wrong. Men. That is Gemini men.
We finna read Gemini men in just a moment.
Kanye West, shall we continue? They're terrible. My only thing with Gemini is I wait to see which side is showing up. Me too, girl. Me too.
Child.
Me too. I don't be knowing how I'm gonna feel when I wake up in the morning. I really don't. And I hope that people don't piss me off when I'm at work, because I know once one person irritates me, I'm just irritated for 24 hours and it's not gonna go away. And like We have conference calls, me and the personalities, but we don't get nowhere.
I
'cause
should have turned
everybody
this into
irritated.
split.
I don't know.
Which one are you today? What was the characters' names?
I'm easy going today. You're getting
It's
so
so
steamy today. We're crazy. Speak to it. You hear or see me on the phone, because if you don't, I feel some type of way. Coming
My
from a
God.
Gemini, not Shanny defended the cousin. I cannot. My mother
Lord
is a
Jesus,
Sagittarius.
Shane.
Oh,
Sagittarius
I love
women
it.
are strong,
Yeah.
but don't piss
They
them
are.
off. Not
Yes.
piss
We
off a
are strong.
Sagittarius.
They are resilient as hell. Yes, I love it.
What is compatible with Aquarius? Gemini.
Nothing.
No, Geminis are compatible with Aquarius. We're one of the most compatible signs with them. The signs are pretty similar in a lot of ways.
That's
probably
probably
why I
because
get along
y'all forgetful
so well.
people, so y'all can forget what Aquarius be doing and then don't remember shit, and then
Who
they
told
don't
you
want to bring
Geminis
it up.
was forgetful? We're grudge holders. We don't forget shit. That's the problem.
No, okay. Well, here's the thing: grudge holder and
My
forgetfulness is not the same thing.
No, yes, it is. I got to remember why I'm holding the grudge. Any person that's ever wronged me, and I want to work on this in therapy, I don't fucking forget. And once you've wronged me, I don't mess with you ever again. There's no second try. There's no third try. Like, I'll never forget, ever. I know that's toxic, but
I'm trying to figure out because Aquarius is that same way. They don't forget a damn thing.
that's why we're
Like,
compatible.
So what happens when y'all in a relationship and y'all do something, one of y'all do something wrong? How does the forgiveness happen then? If y'all are so compatible, I'm curious.
Geminis are also people that if we do something wrong, we will apologize. Now, in Aquarius, them niggas be struggling to apologize. I'm sorry.
So,
They do.
so you saying Aquarius apologize with starting with the word if. If
Yep.
I've been
If versus a Gemini be like, you know what, I fucked up.
No, let me say something to you. No, in Aquarius, well, you could do something 10 years ago. You'd have moved on, life to moved on,
And
and
then
Aquarius will bring that shit right back up. You'd have
God.
forgot that happened, and Aquarius will bring that shit back up as if it happened yesterday. I
Yep.
promise you.
Only when it suits them too.
Right,
My
exactly. But it benefits.
Only when it. Shanny said, where are all these comments coming from? I don't see them. Shanny, my darling, my twin, we are live on Q1J TV. Shout out to everybody watching from there. We are also live on Watch Your Mouth Reviews. Shout out to everybody now watching their mouth. We are live on Mrs. Best Reviews. What's Poppin' Thugs? Happy Saturday. And we are also live on Watch Your Best Friends. And we're live on Twitch. What's up to my gaming community? I'll be on the game after this. So we're live several places right now because everyone's here, everyone's contributing. So why not? She said, obnoxiously wrong. God help us. I was thinking the same thing. Not my diverginator is.
I'm using that one now on Shanny. I am using that one
that
from now.
Crazy.
Oh, that is hilarious. Wait a minute.
Shayna said that is not toxic. I don't forget anything either. Shayna, you're basically Cancer and Geminis. We see each other in the best of ways. Cancers don't forget nothing either.
I interpret that as I save screenshots. Shayna, are you saying?
I don't be having time for that. Y'all got too much time on your head. Listen, I forgive you. I can move on. Like, it is not that big of a deal, especially if it's some petty shit. Like, now if it's some real life serious shit, yes, please don't forget that. But like, I'm not about to hold on to some shit that happened 10 years ago. Hell, I done moved on. You know how much life has happened in 10 years? You're gonna bring back some old shit.
Shady, not you don't even call him by his name.
My diverginator. For all those,
I still have to see
like
mine.
I'm married to my best friend. What is a divergent?
So the one you gave it to. Well, it don't need to necessarily got to be that, because I said I still see mine every other year because she's married to my best friend, so I have to see mine. So yeah, my diverginator is married to my best friend, so I have to see her when I go visit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I told you I don't be tripping. I'm that guy. Don't trip. If you date my ex, I'm not. My friends date my exes. I don't be tripping like that. I don't. I don't be tripping like that. Yeah,
So pretty much James is not petty. The lies you tell.
I'm not petty. Like I'm really not petty at all. I'm not petty. Like I'm really not.
You petty a little bit, but not in
When?
like an aggressive way.
Oh, I was gonna say okay.
It's
Yeah.
different. Some people like go the extra mile to be petty. You don't go the extra mile, but you never pass up the opportunity.
No, I'll be shady. Yes, shady, but petty. No, I don't
Shady
think
and
I'm
petty.
Oh, gotcha.
Synonyms and antonyms.
petty.
Just saying.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's read the Gemini men. We get beside ourselves here. So Gemini men relationship fact strength. Since I don't know any personally, I'm going to just go ahead and just read them through.
Oh, I know a lot of them personally.
Charismatic and smooth talkers.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, social, easy to connect with. Okay, keep things light and entertaining.
Yes.
Mentally stimulating partner. What do you mean by stimulating?
Huh?
You say mentally stimulating? What does
Yes.
that mean?
To be mentally stimulating, I think this is why a lot of people struggle with Geminis. Again, it's just like the other one with the women. If you just have a conversation and all you can do is have small talk about the weather, what's outside, and you can't get deep with the Gemini, like you'll always see Geminis hate small talk. So in addition to hating small talk, we foster like conversations with substance.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to enjoy talking about, yeah, girl, because I got to get my nails redone. Like, just go do that shit quietly. Why the fuck do we have to announce it? Like, shit like that irritates me. But if you come to me and you're like, yeah, I'm considering starting a lock journey, and these are my reasons why, and I've been looking into the products, and I'm thinking I'm going to start here, then in Gemini, we're okay, and we can provide you that stimulation. But if we just go and talk and run on sentences and shit. It irks me.
Oh, no. Okay, so let's read their challenges before we dive way too deep into that one, because I'm just thinking of the mind fuck that has happened with me. Challenges can be players and flirt a lot. I can see that. Yes. Avoid serious emotional conversations. Oh, okay. Yes. Can be unreliable or hot and cold. Okay. Yes. Struggles with commitment at times. Damn.
Yes. Hugely.
Talk points. Gemini men will text you all day, then disappear like nothing happened. See, that would be tough for me if I went back into the game, because I would avoid, but then probably be the finest ones of them all. I mean, they'd probably be the finest one of them all. You got to play them, mind games like that. Gemini, okay.
And the thing is, people view it as mind games, but a lot of times everybody else just don't be that deep with their conversations. No shade, but if you have a stimulated conversation, I think that's why a lot of people be struggling in relationships. And Geminis, it do take a lot to lock us down. Like prior to my husband, he was on a roster of a few. So it is a lot for us to commit. It is a lot for us to stick to one person. But if we do pick the person we want to be with, that we should be with, it'll work out. But you cannot be with the Gemini if you're going to lie a lot, be on bullshit, can't go deep, shallow. Like, we hate that. Because then we'll mirror the energy. That's another thing we do a lot. We'll mirror the energy. And then a lot of times people don't like when their energy is mirrored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we reached the point of your compatibility. And then we'll get to the comments right after. So best compatible. Your top three were Libra, Aries, and Aquariuses. Okay. And then your maybe compatibilities are Leo and Sagittarius, which you're married to a Sagittarius. So, okay. That kind of would make sense. Worst compatibilities of Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. Have you ever been with any of the three? I mean, I know the answer to this question, but
I've dated them all.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know the answer to the question. But for the people, I have to ask. So which one was the worst out of the three zodiac signs that you've been with?
Ooh, I'm going to say Virgo. Very toxic. Very, very toxic, like extremely toxic. And a close second is Pisces. I can't stand no sensitive ass man. Okay. Only one of us could be crying like a bitch in a relationship, and it's gonna be me. Okay. I said what I said. That nigga cried all the time. He cried when he saw I got with my husband. That nigga cried for everything. I cannot stand that man. I cannot stand him. And then my little brother is a Virgo. He's actually the sibling I'm closest to, but he gets on my nerves a lot. He just keeps calling and I keep answering. But he gets on my nerves a lot.
Signs to avoid: you have Capricorn and Cancer. Emotional triggers is what comes up as.
Because Cancers, I feel like Cancers are cool. Actually, my best friend is a Cancer. Shout out to Melita. Shout out to Megan, my other bestie. She's a Cancer. Honestly, all of my like closest friends are Cancers. But I don't like Cancers do too much when they get upset, in my opinion. Like there's a lot of wallowing. Like they don't sit in it, but it's just like they're like hypersensitive sometimes. Like Cancer men, at least. I don't like it. Capricorns, I could see that. My best friend is a Capricorn, and James will tell y'all, me and her argue more than me and my husband argue. That's probably why me and my husband don't argue, because I'm arguing with her. But I don't know. We're still friends. It works. But James will tell you, we be on his nerves.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm like, if y'all do not go sit in the corner and somewhere, because they go from talking about, no, I'm done with her. I ain't never speaking to her again. And 2 weeks later, then they go to hanging out, driving me crazy. I started ignoring their asses after a while. Shit, because I was like, the hell, y'all gonna be talking again next week. Just get over it.
You know what's interesting though? The compatibility one, Libras. I would not want to date a Libra. I dated a Libra, and we got along so good that I broke up with him because I was like, can we just be friends? And to this day, we are still friends. So I don't.
Libras are very generous, as a very generous sign. Libras are very generous people. Like if you, because John is a Libra, so and he's extremely generous. So I feel like, to me, it's scary to be with them, because you feel like at some point they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to use it over your head or use it as a tactic. Never happened to my relationship with him. Never happened. So I just feel like it is scary to be with them. It is, because you don't understand it. Like, you know, like literally we'll spend money on you and we'll spend time with you, or we'll plan things and just want you to come just because.
See, I think that's where we were compatible, because Geminis, if you're kind to us, we'll never forget that, and we'll forever be kind to you. Like, even if we're difficult or agitated, like James has seen me snap and freak out on other people, but it's very rare it happens with him, because if we fuck with you, we really do fuck with you. But Aries, I do think I'm compatible with Aries, but the lying, I might end up on first 48. Aquarius, I don't know. Like, I feel like Aquariuses, I always get along with them really well as friends, like something like magnet. But the problem with Aquarius that I could see in a relationship, I feel like an Aquarius is sneakier than a Gemini. A Gemini would cheat on you. We don't get cheated on, okay? And I feel like an Aquarius would cheat on a Gemini.
You know what I feel like? I feel like Aquariuses, here's what I think. I feel like they're more compatible when the woman is the Aquarius and the man is the Gemini. I don't think it works vice versa. And the reason why I'm saying is that the forgetfulness for a woman is usually very important. So it's kind of one of those things where if you can get a Gemini to care about those important factors, then that's when you kind of elevate them to want to be with you. So I think that's why it's more so, I think an Aquarius woman and a Gemini man are the compatibility. And I think that's why that's not there.
That's probably true. I could see that. I ain't got the patience to. Oh Lord. What is next, James? We have to go over famous Black Geminis.
Go ahead and get the comments real quick.
Let me see where I left. I'm going all the way back.
Yeah.
Shanny, not man, whore. That's why my ass is alone now, twin.
Period.
Lord. Oh, I'm missing more comments.
You are. That's right. Yeah.
Eddie James.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Don't listen to James, y'all.
No, it ain't.
Shady and petty are the same thing. It is.
No, it's not.
Grab your dictionary, y'all, and look it up, or go talk to a professional. They the same. I consider small talk as cycle babble. I hate it. Annoying as fuck. That's why we compatible, Kevin.
Coming from an Aquarius and a Gemini, y'all are some of the most weary,
small talk.
crazy ass
are you
people.
asking me about the weather? Look at your phone.
Because we trying to fill you out and be sensual.
No,
and see,
you better find another way.
Y'all
Ask me how my
day
is going. Don't ask me how the weather and how about those Dodgers, or did you hear what happened with Bart? Why are you fucking talking to me? What do you want?
Like WYD.
Like,
and I'm such a Taurus that I actually will entertain that conversation.
I would too, James. I ain't gonna.
Like you asking me questions, like we have a communication. Yes. Here these two Aquarius and Gemini talk about some. Don't fucking talk to me.
However, Aquarius and Gemini are noted, especially Gemini, as the best sign for communication. So we can communicate. Just don't come communicate to us about some shit that don't matter.
Okay, so selective communication is the best. Okay, I got you.
What? How are you gonna feel somebody out just asking for the weather? They're gonna talk to you like they're at work or
maybe
something.
That's not what they do.
Maybe get nothing out of them.
They probably don't know how to communicate.
Yeah, they want to. They probably
listen. As a Gemini, that ain't my problem. That's why people don't like us. Get the fuck away from me. Don't talk to me.
No grade. They should have had that. No grades.
No grade should have been. Yeah, you needed to add that where the most challenges is no grades whatsoever. Zero grades. Don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Don't do nothing. Let them come to you.
I'm a nice person. I make a living giving back to other people. Like, I need people down. Don't talk to me unless y'all got something valid to say. I'm a worker. Okay. My grandma used to tell me that as a little girl. She'd be like, ugh. I have an attitude. She's like, you just a true Gemini. My grandmother's from New Orleans. She did not like that I was a Gemini, and she thought that I was a witch because I'm left-handed. And she did everything she could to get me to write with the other hand. And when I couldn't, she was trying to take me to the Catholic Church and all sorts of crazy stuff. She said, the devil's on you. She used to tell me that's that Gemini shit.
That is my kryptonite. I love a left-handed person. I don't know what it is.
My brother's left-handed.
Every single person I have been with the exception of John, has been left-handed. Gio was left-handed.
Strange.
It is. It's
That's
almost a strange.
I got along with Gio so well.
Yes,
I felt like drawn to that man. Irked my soul.
Between the dimples and the left-handed thing, that is my thing. I love that. Like, I don't know what it is.
Lord,
yes,
not man whore. Not that's why my ass is alone.
Y'all got to be more soft.
Like Nick Brown as a teenager, a terrible example. Lord.
Oh Lord.
My son is a Libra. When we argue, we be going at it. I'll be having to ask him several times, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's crazy because I've never known a Libra to be like that. That's crazy. Interesting.
They seem pretty mild.
Yeah, I've had several in my life, and they were always the sweetest of people. Like I'd never I remember I told a story one time about me getting on. I had a date with a man, and I flattened his tire just to get him agitated because he was a Libra, and he did not get agitated whatsoever. I had to replace the tire and everything just because I'm like, damn, I cannot get you. Like it was scary.
You lucky because a Gemini would have put your ass in jail and slashed your tires back. We would have been sharing the back of that cop car together to the county jail.
We've been like, Jocelyn, you're going to jail.
That's okay.
I loved an Aries man so much. Like I wanted him to be the father of my children, and I would have married that man, but he married someone else. Oh, maybe you'll find another Aries girl.
Yeah.
She said child first was Gemini and second was Cancer, and the rest was Virgo. Yes, Virgos and Aquarius in a relationship always goes left. been in love 2 times. Both were Virgos, and I'm like, Kevin said, wait,
Kevin, that's the problem because your attraction naturally Aquariuses are attracted to Virgos. Y'all have to get away from that. That's y'all natural attraction. So that makes a lot of sense. You got to venture out. Like for me, I would say try the Gemini or even try a Cancer. Because the way your patients be set up, Cancer may be right for you.
Cancers are patient. They're very patient. Very. I be telling my friends, all my besties is Cancers. I'm like, no, girl, don't give this person another chance. They're so fucking nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Cancer men definitely do too much. Yes, they do.
They have like a wild side to them, and when they get attached to it, they never let it go. Like when they get attached to it, they never let it go.
Us Cancers are hypersensitive. We feel everything. They do. They feel everything that much deeper. They really do. I dated a Libra who literally went to jail. Shayna, you need to write a book, my good sister.
Because I don't have. I know I have good stories, but Shayna, you have great ones. Like, yes.
Somebody go move her away from the snow. My best friends are usually those who are Libra women. By example, I have had 2 female best friends who are both Libras. That makes sense. The Libras are easygoing. And if you do happen to snap at James, he's a real friend because he's not going to pay you no mind about the snap. He just know you being a Gemini.
No, here's the thing. It goes actually beyond because there has been times where she and I had moments where like literally I had to text her, be like, hey, okay, goddamn it. No, it's fine. It's not like that. I'm like, hey, I'm going through a lot because there was a moment I could remember recently that happened where I was going through a lot that day, and she was one more person that kind of added onto that pile, and I just cut everybody off and was like, okay, I can't take it no more. You guys are done. Because that's what I will do. Like if it's one person, I can handle it. 2 people, I can handle it. That third person come in, that's strike 3. I'm done. I cannot know. I am cutting everybody off. Hey, I'm giving everyone the explanation. I'm telling you what you did, how it made me feel, and then I'm going to say, okay, I may not be able to speak to you today. Try me tomorrow.
Try again tomorrow. That's healthy though. That's healthy. Lexi said, don't waste our time, period. Do not waste the Gemini's time because that's when we start Geminiing. Okay, and we Gemini hard.
Y'all just be turned into split. This is what y'all
look
be doing.
at the country. I don't know who decided to elect the Gemini. That's where y'all fucked up. Let's start there. Geminis told y'all not to elect the Gemini. Okay,
gas prices is $5. I did not read that on the damn 2024 list of shit that was supposed to be welling us. So I had to fill up my tank today. I'm mad as hell. $60 later.
For that little ass car, don't make
that little ass car. Yeah, I know.
Like what? That's so strange. Both my kids are left-handed, and neither are Geminis. Oh wow, that means your kids are smart. They're part of the 9% of people in the world that are left-handed. They
probably have real great talent. Your kids have real great talents as well, because left-handed people are talented.
My brother is left-handed. He's a Libra.
So both my brother and sister are left-handed, and they both can sing. So yes, they're both singers.
Wow. See, I sing. I'm shy. Don't ask me to. If you want to hear it, go listen to Oh So Best somewhere. But I also do poetry, dance. That's always active. So I guess we are artsy. Anything creative, I love. If there's no creativity, I get bored. I need color and excitement. I'm in my 50s and I don't got time for that soft shit. Period, Shani. Let them know. I'm in my 30s. I can't deal with it either. Aquarius, I share a birthday with 211. Brandy, Kelly Rowland, D'Angelo, Burt Reynolds, and Jennifer Aniston. All super talented.
All super talented people. We love them.
Tamika said her son is a Libra too.
Oh.
He be sweet, but he be sour.
Not sweet and sour.
I'm a cave female.
All right. I love it.
Oh, Cancer. She meant to say Cancer.
Cancer. Okay. I got you. Welcome to the chat.
I'm trying to remember if my son's father was either a Capricorn or a Pisces. Well, we are not compatible with either of those, Shani. At all.
He must have been fine as hell or something that was just like you just couldn't let go of at that moment. Because you got one thing about y'all Geminis, when y'all find something that is attractive, it's almost like, you know how the rotten fruit, goes on top of a fruit and it make the other fruit rotten. That's y'all. Y'all see something attractive It'd be the most rotten of people, and then y'all attach yourselves to them because it's attractive to y'all. Y'all love that. Y'all love that chaos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The Libra I dated was calm. We probably could have kept dating, but like I got bored. I need some type of chaos. I need
Yes,
something.
I don't
I got
understand
bored.
that. Like, to me, I would love a chaos-free relationship. Let you continue to cater and pour into me as much as you can, and do not make it toxic whatsoever. I'm sorry, I am too old for that shit.
I like that. My husband be telling me no. I think my husband, God bless that man, because I really feel like he's had to like low key go to college to deal with me, but clearly he likes me. I don't know why sometimes. When a Cancer gets with a cute face and some good, they stay stuck. That's true. That is true.
And that's a Taurus too.
That's true. Tauruses, if a Taurus like you, they're loyal as fuck.
Yes.
Likes you,
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
We not letting you. I mean, we will hold on for dear life. Especially if we attracted to you, heavily attracted to you, we hold on. We don't give a fuck how much, what it look like, what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I got a whole place for a dude because I was ready to move his ass in. Like, I'm telling you, when you are that fucking attractive, yes, we gonna move mountains for you.
That's true. That is true. Hi, Beloved Reviews. Y'all check out Beloved's channel as well. There are lots of creators here in the chat. Let's support them. Check them out. Subscribe. It's free, 99. I don't know no crazy ass left-handed people. Oh, you know me, Shanny.
I know a whole lot. I know a whole lot of crazy ass left-handed people. No, I sure like a whole lot.
Y'all just mad. There's a part of your brain you can't use, but we can. That's all.
I can use it. I'm trained to use it. I can use it too.
That's what they think.
That's
the stubborn Taurus is left-handed too. Oh, damn, Shayna.
I'm gonna look up compensation for us.
Damn. They put y'all through the ringer with this. They gotta be left-handed this way.
I mean, listen.
Shout out to the left-handers, okay? The lefties. I went through a hard time growing up before technology, cell phones, and that. In school, when we had the pencil sharpener attached to the desk, okay? Nothing was made.
They used to play y'all because they used to, you know how the desks were put together? They would put left-handed people on the right, knowing that they would elbow us on the other side. You need the other side. Like, yes.
Fuck them teachers. Anywho, I'm like, I'm on Dean's list, bitch. Now what? And that's why we have not had anything nice to say to each other for 30 years, and my son is 32. Seven Terrence said thank you to Kiwan. Lord help us. I share a birthday with Solange. Yes.
I love Solange. Yes.
I love me some Solange. And she is me in that elevator. If somebody play with somebody I love. I love Solange. Okay. She's a true Cancer. If a Cancer loves you and somebody plays with you, shout out to my hair braider Belita. Because one time my husband pissed me off and I made the mistake of telling her, and she was about ready, we could roll up in the Highlander. I said, wait a minute. Now roll up on him in the Highlander and do what? Lord, I love you.
I had a cousin. You just reminded me of a crazy story, but I had a cousin. She was a Cancer. Her boyfriend was cheating on her with one of her friends. And she literally picked me up. She had a Chevy Tahoe that was a 90. You know, the 90 Chevy Tahoe that's heavy than a motherfucker. She drove that shit right into his house.
Good for her.
Backed her shit up and left. Like, she was.
I be believing in creating a Tyler Perry scene.
She was gonna create one too. That shit was funny as hell. But I say, what the hell? Drove the shit through his damn house, backed the shit up and act like ain't shit happened. Because, you know, them trucks was made like tanks back then. So,
child, they do that in San Jose for fun. She says she had a stalker. That's insane.
That is insane.
People kind of give crazy. Like, they can be quiet at times, like uncomfortably quiet, if that makes sense. It used to make me uncomfortable. James is a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus, Kevin Reynolds. I'm a Taurus.
If you we went over James's segment first. So anybody who is here, shout out to the replay gangs. If y'all want to tap in or rewind, if you're just now joining, feel free. I'm the only person in my house who's right-handed. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Same here. I understand what that's like.
Wow.
My mom's left-handed. My brother and my sister are left-handed. I was the only right-handed person.
Lefties are highly intelligent people. Statistics have proven it. So, Shayna, your kids gonna succeed. Boo.
Yeah, absolutely,
they
they will.
They absolutely will. Yes, Cancer is with the shits.
They is, and they act. And when you make them mad, or when you do something, their revenge plot is something else.
They do not play about revenge.
Yes, they are. Their revenge plot is like literally something else.
I too love Solange way more than her older sister. Her older sister is manufactured. Sorry, not sorry. I think she makes better music, Solange, for those who listen to her albums and things. But,
yes, I love that album. Absolutely.
Most dangerous signs. Lord. Let me see. Oh, we have one more comment. My son is not stalking anyone. He's kind of like me in that way. If you don't want to be bothered with me, then fuck it. I don't want to be bothered with you. I feel like with Libras, they go in either direction. They're either super chill or you're dealing with restraining orders, police departments, and other stuff. So I have some
all right.
Yeah. She said, I want to take a break. Tariq's right-handed and make him right with his left hand. Oh, Lord. FYI, did not start this live from the beginning. Just hopped on, plan to revisit. I figured. We appreciate you for being here, Kevin. The Taurus lives here too, but I make them use both hands.
Stop it, Shayna.
Okay, so now shortly, we got to go over the famous Black Geminis. I didn't put the controversial ones that ruin things for us. So we have Tupac Shakur. I have Thug Life tatted on my chest. I love Tupac. Naomi Campbell. Don't piss us off. We'll throw a cell phone at your head. She is also my birthday twin. Keywan is like, what? Y'all don't remember in the 90s when it was all over the tabloids that Naomi Campbell got mad and somebody working for her cussed them out and then threw a cell phone at her head. And it was back when phones were like, a cell phone was like something sturdy that you don't want coming at your head. I said, Lord help her. Maxwell, his birthday is May 23rd. Morgan Freeman, I call him my pawpaw. I love me some Morgan Freeman.
I do too. Like that's another one. That's like one of those crushes that I have. I don't know why.
I love him.
I think it was when he was doing Lean on Me. I don't know. It was something about him and Lean on Me that just did it for me.
It's the way he cussed them kids out and locked their ass.
Watching that movie grown. It was a lot more. That was BDE for me. I'm sorry, it just was.
I love watching that movie with my dad. You see this
it's
shit?
Always at.
Oh Lord! And then Felicia Rashad, aka Claire Huxtable, aka
Claire.
We love her.
My favorite TV mama.
And no, Shayna. Prince is a Gemini. He did not make the list. There's hella famous Geminis and Sagittariuses. When I say I typed it in and had pages of people for Geminis and Sagittariuses, I said, oh Lord, but Prince is a Gemini. Kanye is a Gemini, but let me explain something to y'all. Geminis we're analytical people. We're also accountable. And we will tell y'all, June Geminis be on some other bullshit, specifically June male Geminis. I don't claim Kanye West. I think he's brilliant, but I can't claim nobody that was talking about slavery was a choice. I'll never forgive him for that. But I'm going to still listen to the College Dropout album. Don't judge me. Oh, Lord. I vividly remember the story of Naomi Campbell throwing the phone at her assistant. I wish a nigga would.
Okay, because I'm telling you, that's when I really would be going to jail that day.
Period.
Lord.
I will hope the judge would think that's self-defense and dismiss the case, but you can't be too sure nowadays.
She said, I share a birthday with not Andy Cohen's Gemini. We don't want to claim him either. Shit. That explains a lot, though. A lot. Because we're very calculated, and he's calculated with how he moved. Yes, they do, twin. Fucking male June Gemini. See? June, we will tell you as Geminis. Don't trust no male Gemini. My mom's birthday is May 23rd. She hit me with the shoe and then called the police, then literally forgot 2 days later. My brother said she had no idea. Girl, are you all right?
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's the thing. my husband is not on this live, and I'm glad, because as a Gemini, I do think our tempers, like when we do get mad, we just say to ourselves, like, we already know we're going to hell. So just do whatever comes to your spirit. I had to go to anger management and therapy to figure out how to escape that, because it was actually dangerous. I feel like that's a dangerous quality a little bit. Because you can't just be like, my little brother irritated me once because he fucked up one of my good pans cooking some meat on it with no oil, high heat on a special, but like he fucked up a very good pan that was expensive. He pissed me off. He said something to me. I said, why would you do that? At least soak the pan. I ain't soaking shit, Amina. I'm busy right now. I tried the dialogue, and at one point I stopped talking. I took off on him, popped the earring out his ear. My husband came running in the other room. It was trying to stop me. My other brother was like, I said, who the fuck is he talking to? I changed your diapers. No. So we are quick to pop off. I'm sorry on behalf of all Geminis.
Oh Lord. Yeah, all right. Last but not least, yes, to that question. Love y'all though.
Gemini.
She was. Yes, absolutely. So last but not least, we have Sagittarius. So this is our girl Kiwan J's whole repertoire of her sign.
The best sign ever.
Yes.
I got some stuff I need to mark off and talk about. Go ahead and read it for me, James.
Oh,
You're
okay.
such a great reader.
Oh, all right. So we have Sagittarius. So they're adventurous, honest, and then their red flag is commitment issues. Do you have commitment issues, Kiwan?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't call it commitment issues. I don't want to be married. It's just too much. And I just rather, if I get married, like I want him to live in his own house, like Cheryl Lee Ralph and her husband.
Okay. So you are a careful lover.
Very.
Okay. I got you.
Because when I invest, I invest. And when I withdraw, I really withdraw. I don't never have to see you no more in life.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Sagittarius in relationships, they're a fire sign, passion, freedom, adventure, as she just expressed. So no surprise there. Ruled by Jupiter. Okay. Expansion, truth, and exploration. Okay. Needs independence. She just said it, y'all, and new experiences. Gotcha. She just said it. And she needs her independence, even if she married. So, your best bet is to find a flight attendant. That would be your best bet.
Yeah, that sounds.
Or if you find someone who cares about you, like, just because someone needs space, don't mean you got to jump and find somebody who's not available traveling across the world. I'm married to a Sagittarius. He genuinely values like being alone and having independence. Like the only time my husband freak out is if he feel like he's being controlled.
I feel like the reason why I'm gonna actually give her a cut above that pilot, because here's the thing: even though they're gone, they're only gone for 14 days out of the month. So initially you will have them gone, but then they will be home enough to where you could still pour into your relationship. So that's why I said maybe not a flight attendant, but a pilot. So
about that.
Yeah, so let's read Sagittarius women first, since Mrs. Best did the switcheroo on this one. I almost read the men on. So women's strengths is free spirited, brings excitement plus adventure. Honest, will tell you the truth even if it hurts. I feel like, yes, definitely Kiwan has been 100% honest with me since we've been friends, and I appreciate that. Fun, outgoing, and full of life. Absolutely. I have the time of my life when I'm in her presence. I have, like, when we on her channel, when we watch her, even before I even knew you, I was laughing my ass off. I was telling this, but she is funny as hell. So yes. Independent, does not rely on you for happiness, and you just expressed that, which I can really appreciate that. Like, I really can. Challenges, so struggles with commitment, we just said that. Can be emotionally detached. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Disappears when feeling restricted. Okay. Blunt delivery can come off harsh. Talk point, Sagittarius women will give you freedom and fun. but are they staying or running?
Well, I've had two people, the Taurus guy and and another guy. They both told me that I'm always running when things get hard. And I just kind of feel like now I'm 43. I don't have to deal with this. Like I didn't sign up for this. This is too much for me. So maybe. And when things look shifty, I'm going to ask you about it. I pay attention to everything. And there are a lot of times I may not see nothing. I may not say nothing, but trust me, I see it. I see it. And I'm going to address it. And I'm always addressing it in a way like, hey, listen, this is what I'm seeing, what's going on. You know, I don't like to repeat myself. I don't like to go over stuff, you know, we're not going to keep rehashing. If I have an issue with this, fix it and talk to me. I talk to you. I don't do like communication, like less communication. No, I don't do that. Somebody told me I talk too much. A man literally told me all you do is talk. Yeah, because I need to get to know you. I like collecting data. And if that makes me a prude, then oh well. Like again, I'm not trying to take nobody independence. I'm not trying to take nobody fun. I don't like to be confined. And I didn't know that until like some years ago that I was put in a box. I allow everybody to put me in a box. And like I had a hard time trying to get out the box. Now I'm out the box and I'm like, I'm not trying to be that anymore. I get bored easily. You know, I'm complicated, but I mean, it seems as though we are complicated people. I don't have commitment issues. I just feel like I've been through a lot and like I don't have to go through this. I didn't sign up for this. Like and I will not, you know how some people, you know, they call and call. I'm not doing all of that. If we agree to let it go, we let it go, which I learned that the Taurus man is just like that. So after we let it go, we've excommunication. I will not block you. I'll take you off of social media because I don't want to see you all the time because I need to process it. But I'll delete everything. Cold turkey. I don't want to bother you because we have made a choice to let it go. I don't do on and off. You cannot come turn my light switch on and off because I'm not going to let you. I don't circle back.
True Sagittarius. My God.
I don't circle back.
They all think that way. Male and female.
It takes a lot for me to go to hell with you. And if I have to ever go to hell with you in life because I never want to apologize for something I said to you that's going to hurt your feelings, I will just leave you completely alone. That's how you feel like. Go ahead.
No, because my question, because that's very real. I know that's very real that you express that, and it really opens up a layer to you as a new friend to your life. Like it really, really endears me to you even more. What I will say though for that, I wonder how much of that, because you are such an amazing person, and I can imagine that whoever can come to you and pour into you as a man, I feel that he would be so lucky.
Listen,
and I feel like he would just be so lucky to have you, which is why when I'm listening to you, shame on you men that can't rise up and just be authentic and just be you and just pour into this lady who seems like she would just give you the world. Man. Like it's crazy to me to hear you say that and just be like, man.
I am the person, if I see something going good, you'll never have to guess how I feel about you. I say it a lot. I show it a lot. You know, I don't know if my cousin's still in the chat, but she can attest to that. Like I'm affirmation. Like when I'm all in, when it comes to a relationship and friendship, I'm all in. I don't do needy people. again, it's a part of the freedom and the independence. And I need you to be independent as well. But I also realize that when I am in a relationship, I automatically become codependent, and I don't like that. So I will, friendship or whatever, I will leave people completely alone. And I know that's harsh. I think that came from like losing my mom and grandmother and dad and, auntie and all of that. I'm just like, okay. And I would never call you, ever, ever. I can have your number sitting right in my phone and I would never pick it up to call you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real.
That's common for Sagittariuses, though. When they're all in, especially female Sagittariuses. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. But the moment that you give them a reason to feel like they got to do a second look when they dealing with you, it seems like they cut it off.
Yeah.
Like instantly. And if my husband is like that also, my little sister is a Sagittarius. Her birthday is literally the same week as yours. And she's exactly like that. Exactly like that.
So yeah, we may just need to find Mr. Pilot and let's see, yes, let's see how he, and the great thing about it is that when you want to go somewhere, he can take you without question.
That is true. I want somebody to be about me this time and not me as much being about them. That will come. That automatically comes. Again, if you really, show yourself and be honest in all of the things, then I'm down for you like 4 flat tires. Just don't confine me. Don't take away my independence. I do not, don't come and control nothing. Just
Sagittarius is though, no, like, do you feel like that could cause issues in relationships though? Like I see a lot of my Sagittarius friends, male and female, they have this thing with independence, which I think is wonderful because yes, you need independence, but if you're so focused on having your independence, sometimes it can be problematic, it seems like, with dating, which I can kind of understand. But for the most part, it also kind of shows, like, for other signs, like, it's not that hard to leave people the hell alone and give them their space while dating.
Right.
And that seems to be all the Sagittarius won't. Just let them be free.
I think mine's rooted in trauma. Being a mom and taking care of them and doing it alone. It got to the point where, and I don't want to be, I don't want to be that person anymore. Like, I did it because I did what I needed to do. And I know this sounds crazy, y'all. Don't judge me, but you can. It's fine. However, I don't know. I just want something simple. Like, if it's something maybe like companionship, nothing so
too serious.
Nothing that will bind you with a person where it would take a lot to unravel if it has to unravel.
Yeah, because that took this Taurus thing took a lot out of me. It took a lot out of me, to the point, and even like there was this when we argued. Well, he argued. I just sat there because I was high. I had an edible, and I was like, "This edible is really sparing you." He said everything he needed to say, and he was like, "You need to quit your YouTube channel." I almost stopped, and I was like at 300 and something at the time. I almost stopped doing YouTube. Like, if it was not for my cousin, it would have been it took a while for me to really.
It sounded like he was trying to dim your light.
Yeah.
Which sometimes people do. That's where terms like misery loves company comes from. Because to tell someone that you want them to stop doing something that they've worked at, which when someone's worked at something that's not paying them no money, that means it's important to them or it fulfills them in some way. You don't have to love somebody to want to encourage that. And then you being a Sagittarius, y'all need freedom. So if you feel like somebody's forcing you to be in a box and expecting you to change shit that you like and stuff, like, I can definitely understand how that would cause you some trauma and make you want to deal with simple shit, because I would too a lot.
Because he was the one that encouraged me to actually do it. And maybe I'm still mad at him. I got to talk to my therapist about that. I know that I'm still frustrated because there are a lot of things that I really want to say. Between him and my baby daddy, there are things that I want to say, but I'm just going to go about my business.
One thing that Tauruses do, and I'm going to be honest with you because I can relate to this myself, is that Tauruses men especially can be very envious. And a lot of the times when they tell you to do something or they tell you to start something and then you do range of some successes because they doubted you from the beginning. Because they don't have the encouragement to do that as well. I have been in that situation myself where I can actually admit that there have been times I have been envious, which is why I don't be on social media as much and I don't be on like seeing what people be doing and stuff. It's something that for me, I had to learn how to mute in my life because what that did was that actually allowed me to hurt people that I loved. And that is never okay. I am not here to hurt people whatsoever. So one of the things that I see, and that was very common around my zodiac sign, is that Tauruses are envious people. And sometimes with envious people, and sometimes with envious, it turns into destruction. And they don't mean to do it in the moment. They just don't have another way to be like, oh, okay, well, we didn't think you were actually going to be successful, but now that puts another layer where we're in secret competition with you.
But he had a channel and his business. I'm telling you, my cousin in the chat right now, when I tell you somebody who was supportive, I was extremely supportive, buying his products, like even just like, hey, why don't you wear your products? Or even like in my older videos, I will put it like he had his own channel. He had 2 channels and he still have them, I believe. But I will put those things out there because I believe in you, because you believe in you. So, I'm going to be here while you do your thing and I do my thing over here. So the support was always there. I would never down anybody who's trying to, but while I was very inebriated, he said a lot. And I was like, the way my brain went directly to hell. But I didn't, because I never want to be the one to apologize because I hurt somebody's feelings.
A lot
more people.
A lot of people need to do that. But here's the thing, and when I say
detrimental to me,
and the fact that you revealed he had his own stuff going on actually validates my point more than it does take away from it. Because at the end of the day, somebody who wants to see you win, regardless if they're doing the same thing, will still want you to elevate, regardless if you surpass them or not. Because why tell you to take it down if he was supporting you? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I understand what you're saying. It would be crazy for a person to be like, I have this going on, you should do it too. Okay, no, you should take it down. It
just speaks to what you said about the relationship where you kind of summed it up. Like, literally what you just described is the effort and the support that you were giving to someone else. That was not being reciprocated back to you whatsoever. And I'm sure that if that was reflecting in just, a YouTube page, I'm sure that was probably showing up in hella different areas of y'all's relationship at that time. And it's really like, that's how people end up in situations where you're married and stuff, because it's like, people got to support you. If you can't give to a person what they are giving to you at minimum, then you definitely made the right decision to walk away.
Absolutely.
You definitely made the right decision to walk away. But my God,
yes,
if you need me to come to Dallas and we need to have us a Mallory and Kimmy and Rain moment, tuck a pillow up under our belly and pull up. That's all I'm saying. Because
I'm okay.
Here's the thing. No, but we are incredibly proud of you for being brave and sharing something so personal. Thank you so much for being very courageous for doing that, because you didn't have to, but we appreciate it. And as your friends, we completely support you in this, and we have your back 100%.
My body language is like, my body is cross tight, and I notice all of that because it's hard to talk about, because even putting it on here, I don't want and I told my therapist this, talking about things, I don't want to disappoint the other person. And that's always hard. And but I still have to tell like my
Your truth.
experience.
Yes.
And I promise y'all, I am being like fully transparent. So I'm gonna come back. Let me thug it out real quick. I just need to get
take
it
your
out. I know for a fact I'm not fantastic.
We're gonna go through the Sagittarius men, but you take the moment for you.
Let me go through the comments before we get to the men. But you will be all right, girl. It's healthy to get stuff out. It's extremely healthy to get it out. Shandy said her sister's a Sagittarius. She practically raised you independent. They could do that.
They sure can.
Shayna said, I don't know much about Sagittarius either. Let's learn today.
Y'all, this is going to be helpful for y'all. Yeah, it really is.
My youngest nephew is a Sagittarius. He is the most compassionate towards his mom. She says he is mama's baby. That's when you know that boy is sweet.
Yes.
That's sweet. I can see that Kiwanje TV. I want to be bothered with you when I want to be bothered with you. So yeah, you can have your own spot. I think also as people start, especially women, as we start to mature, you start to really know yourself and what you want to tolerate and not tolerate. And so I do see a lot of women over 35 that do like they people and they live where they live and they live where they live and they make it work.
Absolutely.
It's done. It's definitely been done. It's done a lot. That's how my grandma is. She's never wanted to be married, and my grandmother was never married. She said, why would I attach myself to somebody that got a third eye? I said, what the hell wrong with you, lady? But she's always said that, and she is now 93. She has never been married, but she always keep a man. He lived right down the street on 88th and Plymouth. Sure does. And he's nice.
I know exactly where he lived.
Yes, you probably lived right by that old bad house.
Yes, I know exactly where that is. Okay.
He's a weirdo. He used to have candy canes like 365 days a year. Like my mom used to be checking the dates, like, why does he have candy canes and it's not Christmas? But you know, it's my grandpa's boo. Very true. My mama's gone 30 years while never talking to her family again.
My mom is just about there, and it's so sad because that's not how she was raised. But at the same time, you got to learn how to distance yourself because family is becoming a little bit different in today's time. It really is, and it's so unfortunate.
But that is true to a Sagittarius. If you play with them, my husband has done that to family members, and they be calling me, can you get them to call us? No, I don't want to get cussed out.
Right. Yeah, like no, let them have their peace. If it brings them peace to create some distance, let them have it. I'm like, let them have their peace, because peace comes very short-lived these days. So let them have it.
My husband is a Sagittarius, Shanny. He is. I wish I was emotionally detached. Hashtag cancer struggle.
I don't think I'm even emotionally detached. I just think it's like I just don't have to. The emotions is still there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you clearly have emotions. Like it's there. Yeah, you're not emotionally.
You were supportive of your partner. You were not emotionally.
You were not emotionally detached. Yeah,
I feel like Sagittarius men be more with the emotional detachment. The Sagittarius women, I feel like they're independent and fun, but they be pretty in tune with emotions. One of my good friends is a Sagittarius, and she's one of the easiest people to talk to. So they good with their emotions. Sagittarius will run. They will.
Sometimes, and these days, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Like, and because people are, especially as millennials, as we're next in line to be in the throne of the center of matriarch, it's one of those where the people that's coming up behind us, I would want to run too. That's why I'm starting not to date younger anymore. Because even though I was with another millennial, I've never been with, the next generation, but they're scary. So I would run as well.
Not they scary, Jay.
They are. They're scary. Yeah.
Oh Lord, why do Sagittarius females feel like so much attention but won't reciprocate?
I do. I reciprocate. I will say that the attention, I do require love, and I do require the attention and all of that. I require those things because I give those things. Period. And it's hard to get me to that place, but when I'm there, I'm very tapped in. I have friends now that they're men. I won't I won't share nothing with them unless we talking about everyday stuff and some nasty stuff. But that's it. Other than that, to me go deep and express I'm not doing that. I'm not.
That's real. Sagittarius women, I feel like they'll reciprocate, but I also feel like Sagittariuses are kind of like Geminis. Y'all got a third eye when it comes to bullshit. And if they sense it, they not reciprocating nothing. And
Sagittarius watch the demonstration. That's where I feel like I see where their third eye kicks in. They actually pay attention to the demonstration. Everybody demonstrates their persona. And I feel like some people don't pay attention to the signs. That's why they get so blindsided when things go left. Where I feel like there's certain signs, Sagittarius, Gemini. I don't think Taurus is in this one, so I won't throw Taurus in this. But I feel like there's certain signs, zodiac signs, that naturally pay attention to what people demonstrate to them. And then they use that as a collection to say, okay, you're not for me. I don't want you in my space because you're demonstrating A through Z. And in between, there was a lot of mishmash that I did not like. So I am like going to cut it off because if you're going to demonstrate it here, you'll demonstrate it everywhere.
that's true. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love a Sagittarius, because they do be.
Yeah, they're one of those people that really do break down the bullshit. Like when you really think about their capabilities of like breaking down a person here and here and here. That's why I always pay attention to when like I didn't meet Mrs. Best's husband until last year. I've been friends with her over 20, about to be 20 years this year. I have not met that man until last year. And collectively, we've had a great rapport since then. And that's because I knew he was breaking down the elements of me based on what she has told him and what he was able to see through my demonstration of person too.
Yeah.
So that's how I know that is a real life thing for y'all.
Oh, Shani said a friend and her fell out for 2 years and then one day picked up the phone and they're cool now. But sometimes she'd be forgetting that they be talking and scrolling past her number. It happens, child.
It happens. Yeah, that does happen.
Right. We are glad the cousin did not quit because she's over 800 subscribers now. She's exceeded the goal.
And she got she's gonna get a whole lot more the more she continues. So we glad that you are here because let me tell you something, you gonna be a legacy on this YouTube universe. You are going to be a legacy. All the shows, all the dedication, I cannot wait to honor you in the legacy that I know you about to have on here, like as your friend, and to say I knew you from the beginning. It's just going to be the highest honor. So yes, I already know it's about to happen.
It took a minute, y'all. I literally would not put. I really tried hard. When I tell you, I think I was like that for 2 months, but I kept putting. That's when Atlanta was on last year, and I would put it out, and I'm like, okay, let me do my other videos, and it was hard. Like it just echoed in me, and I would ask my cousin, should I quit? Like I'm telling y'all, she is in this chat. I kept asking, like, should I quit? I feel like I should quit. I literally was gonna give up the channel. I really was. And my cousin was
a lot of people, it takes years. They say on average it takes people usually 5 years to monetize, and that's like the minimum. And if you moving fast, so the fact that you almost to 1,000 in under that amount of time, you really should hat that shit up, because that's hard work. Content creation is not easy.
It's not easy.
You get your subscribers and stuff. You have to put out content. It shows I'm covering right now that I don't care about and they never watch. But if you build the channel and if people want it, then I'm a cover it.
Right.
Yes. It's not, y'all. It's not an easy thing. I'm gonna tell y'all. There's been many a times I've wanted to leave the YouTube universe because I feel like because it wasn't happening for me, I just feel like it's not meant to be. I'm one of those people when something does not happen to me in the moment that I feel it should, I will leave it alone. Like to me, the only thing that I really did not say that to is me being an author. I cannot give that up, no matter how much. I'm not a New York Times bestseller yet, or how much writing. Yes, I will be, but at the same time, I can't stop dreaming, and I feel
Mhm.
like God gives me these dreams. I write them down. That's just what it is. So yes, it takes a lot to do this. So I just look at this as just being fun. And I get to connect with
Yeah.
friends while making new friends and building new relationships. So I, at this point, am taking that away from it more so than a monetization. I know that will come in time, but to build a stronger relationship with my best friend of all these years, and then to build new friendships with y'all, that's what I'm taking away from it right now.
Yeah, that's what keep me going.
Yeah.
Honestly, Shayna, Keywan, JB,
Yes.
the subscribers, all the people, y'all keep me going because I'll be busy as hell wanting to come on here and just be like, you know what, fuck this, fuck your couch, fuck this show, fuck this. But,
Right, right.
Lord help us. Courtney said, I love being an independent married hoe. Okay. That is me. And I think that's why my husband works with me because he is a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius is not, my longest relationships have only been with Sagittarius. The only people I've dated for years at a time because they leave me the fuck alone. I'm an air sign. I flow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let us be. Sagittarius will leave you alone. They uplift you. I do feel like y'all are super supportive because I was scared to do scripted TV and Kiwan was like, I'll join your. I was touched because I was really scared.
Really?
Yes, I was scared. I'm shy. That's why James was like, I don't know about some of the social stuff because I'm opposite of other Geminis. I'm not like how I am now. If you meet me in person, I'm still friendly and sweet, but it's much more. I don't know how to explain it. It's like calmer.
Yeah.
On here, I'm a hyperactive hoe, but go figure it out. Taurus are teachers. They do like to be overly protective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's that is my kryptonite. I am a teacher. So it is.
You didn't go into a career where you could teach others.
It doesn't, it doesn't make enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
if teachers start making over 6 and 7 figures, that's when I will go into it. But you have to survive. As much as I love teaching, I would have to have a career that pays where I can live, or unless I win the lottery. That's the only other alternative that I will become a teacher is if I win the lottery. That way I don't have to worry about how I'm going to financially take care of myself, because unfortunately the world is fucked up and money is overpowering everything else.
You could do like me. Go teach at the university. They pay well. That's motivating me to finish this shit. Courtney said, fuck him. Okay. I probably didn't have to do all of that, but I was happy to see this comment. I said, you got my girl on here feeling away. I really want to pull up. I want to pull up. I got Delta Sky Miles. I got Rapid Rewards points. What we doing?
Well, we don't have to pull up. We don't. It's not worth it.
Men be doing shit to women, and it's just like.
Well, maybe we'll just pull up on you and pour into you physically, since we have not met you yet, and then we can just do it like that. And then Mrs. Best is gonna try to sneak and get the address anyway, because
I'm gonna find a way. I'm the Nancy Drew of the hood.
Yeah, but I'm coming to you to pour into you. I really am. I'm gonna give you the biggest hug I can give you.
Thank you. Some food. People like to eat.
Yes, we do. I'm a cry because I'm a crybaby.
Really? That's good though. That means what do they say in psychology? That shows that you have healthy, developed emotional regulation. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for crying. Women, men, everybody is healthy. If
it's
more
healthy,
people cried, the world would be less fucked up.
My mom told me I wasn't gonna be abusive. You better cry if you need to.
Get that shit out.
Exactly.
Get it out. Yes. Oh, yes.
Don't do like I do my brother when he be holding in tears. I'll punch him in the chest. Cry, nigga. He be like, what?
That's gonna be the next topic. Black people, stop telling your kids not to cry.
That is true.
Because that's what's wrong with us now. That's the next topic we're gonna talk about. We need to stop telling our kids that.
No, for real. It is healthy to cry. Very healthy.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and take my own advice because I don't be crying like that. People will pass away and I'll be in such shock. Sometimes I won't cry because I feel like if I start like with death, I won't stop.
Yeah, when I lost my dad, I knew I wanted to cry, and I was like, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? Because I was like wanting to cry. I understood my dad was leaving Earth, but I was like, okay, I'm ready to cry, not ready to cry.
It comes when it comes.
My auntie walked into the room and I just lost it then. I was like, okay, there it goes. I need someone else to cry. Yes, that's when it happened.
That's safety. She said he was a hating ass nigga. Right. You don't like that, but that's why she's thriving now. As Ashley Darby would say, she's healing and thriving. Lord help her. But she's really healing and thriving, and her forehead is a normal size. That's all.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was hard, y'all. That was the hardest thing I had to do. That was the one of the hard. I did not want to make that decision. But when I realized I love me most, I always make a decision to choose me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. And we're proud of you for doing that.
And then you'll attract good people, because I feel like
Yes.
when you're healed and know what you want, other people, like, it's almost like you become allergic to them almost. So I feel like going forward, they'll probably be attracting a better type of person.
Absolutely.
The fact that he was unsupportive, right, and had his own channel is bananas.
It was.
Absolutely
I was
bananas.
like, where did that come from? I mean, but I also realized that he had a pattern of, even in conversation, he would just say some things. I'm like, oh, this is a pattern. It just made me realize a lot of things after the fact. And I thought I was the problem. I'm telling y'all, like, that was a lot. And I just, yeah.
Well, you know now. And the thing about it is knowing now, and then also using the natural traits that you have helps you identify in people what you will and will not put up with, and choosing better as well. A lot of us thrive to get to where you are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us keep continuing to make those mistakes with people, knowing that we need to be able to collect it from the demonstration that they give us. So the fact that you are there lets us know you are already ahead of the game. It's just people have to measure up to you now.
And at least like you ain't like these other hoes with a raggedy ass nigga who tearing you down.
My point exactly. My point exactly.
That'd be happening. That'd be happening. She says she's loving tonight's conversation very much. I've enjoyed it too. I am.
Yes.
Your sister named you. Oh wow.
Oh, that's sweet.
See, and be glad she named you what she named you instead of Tawanda. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be cool, y'all. I'm sober. That's why I need to smoke before I come on the internet. I'll just go moving along. My bad. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna watch my mouth. I love you, Kiwan. Your cousin loves you, Kiwan. Miss Erica, you are loved by your cousin. Yes, I repeated it 3 times.
I love my girl too.
She said you've come so far, and she is proud of you for never giving up on your vision. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's my hope. Okay, that is
absolutely.
Yes, I love that. Yes,
bro, that's another reason I do think that YouTube is healthy and healing. I feel less depressed. Used to struggle with antidepressants, needing them and stuff like that. Haven't since being on here, so I think it's good to like just do something fun on the internet, meet new people, all of those good things. YouTube's probably healing. In some ways. Mrs. Best, I'm so totally feeling your grandmother. I too prefer to dwell in 2 different spots while in a relationship. At my age, I am used to my personal space, period. Yeah. My granny worked so hard for her house. She came here from New Orleans with like nothing, put herself through school. And I remember when she was 64 and I was still in like elementary school or whatever, she went back to college, became an RN and did like all these things, but she bought her house on her own. And back then for women, that was like a big deal. So that's why she's like, I'm never gonna let no Negro take my shit. That's probably why I'm the way I am, because she did do a lot more for me than my parents. Kiwan is an empath too. That is the truth.
Thank you.
The emotions are there. I can't just walk away. I gotta stay and say how I feel, or it will literally eat me alive.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you know, it's a healthy thing to do. And you know what I started doing, because I feel like not everybody is worth that, is I did exactly what Iyanla Vanzant told me to do, is to dig a hole in the dirt and speak your pain into that hole, because you got to give it back to the earth.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds grounding.
Because well, here's the thing. A lot of the time,
ritualistically, it is grounding. Still see a licensed therapist, y'all.
Yes.
Because that by itself. I love Sister Iyanla. I do. I love Auntie, but she be making people think they could really go in their backyard and scoop up some dirt.
No, I said speak the pain into the hole. I didn't say not deal with the emotions. Yes, that's where we.
I know, but you know how people watch Iyanla and think that's enough. I know there's somebody in their yard digging up dirt and talking to the earthworms and shit because of what they saw her do. You know, people be looking to avoid therapy. You know,
No, everybody gets no therapy is, let me tell y'all, I fear the person I would be today if I was not in therapy for the years that I have been. I feared the person, the James that I knew was a problem then, that my dad actually saw and was like, okay, what do you want to do about this?
Yeah.
Because my mom is the whoop his ass until you get it right. And my dad's like, no, there is something wrong here. What can we do? So my dad, put me in therapy, and I actually loved my therapist at the time when I was 17. So it was like, that's how I kept going, because it was like, I enjoyed it. It was so freeing.
He
So
gave
yes.
you the gift that kept giving.
Yes.
Love it. That's the beauty in parents.
When they see it, yes.
Yeah.
Your grandmother sounds brilliant. Yeah, she all right. She cool.
She can be like our grandmother. Y'all already heard the story.
Lord, she sounds like it. And if your grandmother was in New Orleans, they might have known each other. Because my grandma used to be outside. Okay,
they might.
She told me my grandma's weird, but she always tells me I'm her favorite grandchild and that I'm the grandchild that's most like her, and she's glad that I'm not a witch. I'll be like, okay, why are you so afraid of me?
Yeah, like to me, I guess what's wrong with a witch?
Right. She be a good witch.
My dad be like, how they do it in New Orleans, Amina. Like, damn, all the OGs, because my grandma's one of 14 siblings. She's the only girl and she's the oldest, so I got a lot of uncles. All of them talk shit. All of them. So I'm just like, that must be a Southern thing. Like, they talk shit, but with love, if that makes sense. Hopefully, Lord. I like to be constantly shown that I'm important to you. Yeah. I think most people want that in a relationship.
I agree.
Like, all signs want the attention for the most part. She got like 800 right now. We trying to get to 8,000. Period, Shandy.
No, I need her to get 8 million. So, because if the colorless can do it with half the content that Kiwan has, I know that she can do it as well. They just not being fair, but that's okay. Yes, we all should have over 1 million subscribers right now.
Are you doing Rhode Island, Kiwan? I know that's random, and I shouldn't ask that now, but I'm asking. You still thinking about it?
I'm gonna see what Atlanta give, and then maybe I'll revisit Rhode Island.
You got hella shows.
I'm scared of what Atlanta is about to give based on what I'm seeing, but that's not.
I feel like we all gonna be windmilling for our lives within Atlanta in the comments.
I hope not, because I can't fight, so I hope not.
Courtney, I'll fight for you. Courtney said, "Thank y'all for pouring into my sister's last cousin. Y'all about to make a thug cry." Hey, thug cry.
Yes, they cry, but it's all love here. We, once you invited into my life, you forever family for me until you do something that removes yourself from my life. But I don't foresee that happening. This is a great situation, y'all, and I'm just so honored to be in it.
Also, pour into good people. If people are good.
Yes. People need to, yes, like this is that's why we have it as a society and as an earth and as a people. We need to learn how to do that more, because all the other ethnicities do it. Why can't we?
Right.
That is the truth.
Yes.
Oh Lord, that's Shayna too. I felt like quitting YouTube today.
You must have watched. She must have watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's why you feel like quitting.
I have not watched it yet. I don't have the bandwidth.
Collective. And through the remote, it hit my cat. I felt bad. I'm so tired. Hold on. What did Letitia say? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired of Bell Collective right now. I don't know what's going on with
my God on today.
Glendale think he gonna be a manager. Please stay on YouTube, Shayna, so you can read him for filth.
Please.
Yes, Shayna. We
stopped her review already.
Oh Lord, she said, "Nope, keep going, y'all." I remember JB pushing me when I tried to monetize. Look at our community. Oh wow!
Shout out to JB. JB, you a real one. I'm telling you,
supportive.
You are the. You are amazing. We need you here. Glad that you could be a guardian angel for all of us. We are so proud. Thank you, JB.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shayna, honestly, everyone I've connected with through Shayna, Kiwan, all y'all people are super supportive, and it's kind of like. On the West Coast, one, we don't got as many Black people over here. And two, the ones that we do have, not everyone's so supportive. Like it's a thing here in the Bay Area where if you're like a local artist or content creator, like the Bay, usually people leave here to get known and then come back and get respected. So it's nice to see all of y'all in Texas to the East Coast and all of that being so supportive, because we need to do that a little more over here on the West Coast and the Southwest. But James about to escape it, so it's just gonna be my black ass stuck over here.
I am, yes.
You're gonna be on the opposite side.
Yes, I am so excited to get that.
He want me to use my flight miles. All my friends move away, and they move further and further. I'm trying to get to the,
Well, I
East
keep
Coast.
telling your ass to come on and stop playing and move.
You better talk to your new friend Anthony Josiah Herbert and get him to understand there's more to life than Oakland. We need all three of y'all in these YouTube streets. Thank you.
Thank you, Shayna. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. We gonna stay in them.
She said the words of Martin, fuck him, girl, fuck him, girl, fuck him. Lexi Lee said, always choose yourself. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think you could love other people until you love yourself.
Yeah.
It's how you know what to give someone else if you don't even know what to give your own self.
It's scary when someone says that, when you ask somebody, like, do you truly love who you are? And they be like, of course. And it's like, no, like, what does that mean to you? Like, people need to have that indefinite definition of loving. And even if you don't love yourself now, at least try to get to that point, because we're ever changing as human beings. So of course, loving all of ourselves is going to be difficult because we're ever changing, but at least love the core you. That's all we're saying.
That's right. Write another book, Negro. Write another book.
Period.
That's all I'm saying. Courtney said, it was a word, James. I'm sorry. I like that. It resonated with me for some reason. But you taught me how to choose me. That's what that bond is. That should be like, in terms of family, I really do admire that. I have cousins too, most of them in jail, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not paying to write or talk to them, but I do wish I had like more female cousins available to have that core relationship with, because y'all really do have, like, it seems like a sisterhood. I love that for y'all.
Yes.
The support, you know, now, and knowing now is half of the battle. That is true.
Come on, G.I. Joe.
Y'all subscribe. Yes, watch your mouth reviews. Watch your best friends. Mrs. Best Reviews. Oh wow, 7. Am I saying it correctly? 7 or Savon Tarrant. Beloved Reviews. Tamika's Den. I think I subscribed to Tamika's Den. I do subscribe to that channel. Shayna_MCD. JB says what? And Alicia TV. I think I subscribe to her as well. Subscribe. They're all black. They're all fabulous. They all do good content. Tap in. And I believe I put links in the description too. There's hella links in there. I don't remember who I put in there. I just tagged everybody black. The picture that popped up, honestly.
I gotta start putting everybody up. We gotta push. I don't care where y'all at. We gonna push y'all. We gonna put everybody out there.
Yes.
2 times a week.
Lashana is what she named me. That's a pretty name.
Lashana?
That explains your nickname. Iyanla told that man, put your mouth right there.
That's what she said. I'm going to go find a clip.
Put your mouth in the dirt and give it to the earth.
I would have told her, not on my watch.
You know what? I hope she comes back and really does.
Me too, because that little shit she had at the beginning of this year. No, that is not that. No.
My client irritated me earlier this week. I'm a social worker for those who do not know. When my clients get on my nerves, I will tell them, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the bush and weep, just like Iyanla taught me to do. Walk the hell away from them. God damn it. I love Iyanla. I do. Hilda was off the chain.
She was.
Therapy is great, but I will say my therapist hasn't given me advice that I haven't already told myself. We just need someone to hold us accountable. And that is a word. I was surprised when I started my graduate degree for the counseling program. They were speaking and teaching us that it's not like it was back in the day where people turn to therapists for advice. Some therapists take on that style, but therapy is not for them to give you advice.
Yes.
It's for them to help you kind of realize things that you already know, recognize those patterns, break them, and then you can change things in your life. But they holding you accountable is how you make change. So
And they teach you how to navigate through your roughest, toughest, how to navigate through those things.
I wish more people would go, but it's also hard to find a good therapist depending on where you're at. I know how to fight, and I also know how to accidentally on purpose hit the gas instead of the Shandy. Just subscribe to Kiwan's channel. Yes, God. Yes. Let's get her to 1,000. She's so close.
Thank you.
She's so close. She really is close.
So are you. I don't know why you acting like we really like.
Because no, my channel's a work in progress. I brought back the music and I want to quit because these rappers are on my fucking nerves. And I know some of y'all are watching right now, and I'm sorry. If I tell you to send me an MP3, that means send me an MP3. Do not send me or Mr. Best a WAV file. Y'all Negroes don't listen. So I just had to get
we just got to work on me now. I got to get my behind up there and pour into my channel and get more stuff out there. It's a work in progress.
Life changes though. And you're very good and transparent with communicating that to the people who watch. So I'm sure they know, because there's times you got a cajillion shows and then there's times where you're moving. That's a big got a lot to do. Get settled, then you'll be here. Definitely keep going. We all feel that one day or another. I'm a firm believer that is what is for you is yours, and that no one can stand in your way. It will be yours. Say it loud.
Say it. Yeah, say it. Thank you so much.
That's the truth. Absolutely. Self-love is the best. I found JB and he embraced me. Misha, in my opinion, was the first YouTuber who supported me, and I promised
Misha.
I would always lay it forward.
Moving forward.
I love Misha.
I love Misha.
I know Shayna has supported our channels for
years, from the beginning. Yes. Yeah, Shayna was the very first one. I always put her in that mark that she was the first YouTuber to ever embrace me that had a big following. So I appreciate Shayna always, because she didn't have to do it. Like, she really didn't. She could have just stopped by, liked the video, and kept it moving, but no, she really did pour into us. So Shayna
in that too was like lots of channels.
I met Shayna through JB. I met JB on Twitter, and I would be like, man, I want to do my YouTube channel. And so JB, I told y'all, JB commented, was like, you should do it and I'll support you. And I kept waiting and waiting, and Potomac went one season, came back on. He was like, I thought you was gonna do it. And I was like, I'm working on it. And I just didn't have the nerve until I actually started. And so he was shouting me out. And then that's how I met Shayna. He was like, subscribe. And it's just been like, I met different people on different channels. And I know I met y'all because I was just on y'all channel, and I was like, I think you have to. It took me a minute to understand that with James came Mrs. Best. And I was like, they do reviews all the time. And this lady just be going off on her reviews. Okay, I'm going to come back. And I will come back. But I never said it.
Better. Oh, Lord.
I actually just enjoyed y'all channel. And I was like, baby, this lady is giving me life because she is all here cussing. And I didn't think you actually had a channel. I thought that you were, like you'll come in, kind of like when my cousin come in, but she don't like have she have a channel, but not you reviewing. So I was like, And every time James would come on, I would be like, I like them. And I just was like, and then I realized I had to subscribe to you too. And so now I'm like, okay. And so I had to learn y'all rhythm and how y'all move and how y'all do y'all channel. So I learned that some things he does on his channel, you don't. You do the other. Like James is over here in the ratchet sector of reality. You over here in the colorless other sector. So
the channel me and James talked about in high school, starting a YouTube channel, but technology was not where it was. So we would have had to go to Circuit City and spend hella money.
Right. And then I'm older than her, so I moved away to Phoenix.
Moved away.
Yeah. And we were trying to coordinate how we were going to do this, but they didn't have like the FaceTime or the
Mhm.
Zoom or anything. And then when they finally developed it, we were like revisiting it. We're like, when are we going to start it? When are we
I
going to
was
start
doing
it?
music reviews first, and he had
Yeah.
kind of moved on because he wrote his book. And
Yeah.
then after COVID, like when we were coming out of it, I was like, okay, I did the music reviews and I did the SWV show because they mama pissed me off talking about I'm the 5th member, bitch.
Oh my God. I wish I had reviewed it. And I think that was the time JB was like, you really need to. I wish I had did that in the other Carlos King show with
We
the lady.
ate them up, and I'm mad
Oh
at
my
myself because
God.
I deleted the video because it was at a time I was new to YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I
Oh.
did not know about the copyright and prepping thumbnails, what I wanted it to look like. But
Mhm.
after that, James decided to cover it was a show called Grown and Gospel that Carlos King had.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
new.
that one
And then
too.
he
I
wanted
watched
to cover
it.
that. And then he ended up picking up Atlanta because he loves Atlanta. And we just went from there. I was supposed to cover Married to Medicine originally on my channel, but some shows, if I love them enough, I don't want to be taking notes. I just want to watch.
Yeah,
I just want to
yeah,
watch
I
and
get
talk
that.
shit. But we're figuring it out. I'm grateful to everybody, especially James, because I really hit him up just randomly out of COVID, like a bored housewife in college. Like, come on, you talk about
And what was crazy is that like I was entering a new relationship and then I ended up moving to Miami. So it was kind of like one of those where timing just really was there for us, even though we were in 2 different time zones, even further, there. But the great thing about he about to be my boyfriend again. The great thing about him is that he was highly supportive in what I wanted to do. So he made sure he created the space. He made sure to understand, like, if I ever needed his help, he would be there to help. But like for the most part, like, yeah, he created a space for me in our small apartment for me to do the YouTube videos. He bought me a microphone. He made sure I had everything that I needed. And then he was quiet the rest of the time while I did the video. He didn't interject.
good.
He didn't say anything. He locked himself in the room. And then when I was done, cooked dinner, we ate. That was my...
He said we ate. I love it. So simple. The good life. Tamika's did. Yes, y'all see, there are creators in the chat right now. Alicia TV, Tamika's Den, Shayna. All you got to do, if you hover over their name and you on a phone or computer, hit a click it. You can hit the subscribe button. It's right there.
Thank
Alicia is also the Black Girls Den podcast.
I know.
She still have both of her.
They were discussing the endometriosis awareness. And I was like, that is what a Black Girls podcast should do, because that's something that does greatly impact the Black community. So I was like, I love that her topics are always like, in my opinion, things we need to discuss more.
And she's so wise. I love her.
Yes.
Hold on. What did this say? Wait, I missed something. James, you spitting the block? He is.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have to discuss this.
That's right.
He so subtly threw that in because he was like, yeah, because I'm moving out of town. Wait, what? I want to be ghetto.
He tried to get away with it. It's Saturday night. Saturday love. And it's last there. They asked me.
Yo, when I get to Charlotte, I will explain everything when I get to Charlotte. Yes. But to answer Shayna's question, yes, I am spinning the block again with someone who maybe I shouldn't have left. Like, but the circumstances, you all will understand why I left. Because it was like I didn't have a choice. But liquid courage definitely played a huge part in that. And, just some resentment of feelings, because once again, we are 2 men. We don't emotionally understand each other in hindsight. You get what I'm saying? So, because one, we're taught not to have emotions and when we're closed off, but we feel them anyway. So we don't handle things the best way. And when I have a clear understanding of that now in today's time, as I'm getting older and emotionally maturing, I understand why certain circumstances and issues happen. And we talked it out. We understand each other. We're going to give this a second shot, hopefully to get it right this time. That's the best I can tell you guys for now.
Hey, sometimes spinning the block works. When I first got with my husband, we broke up for a little bit. That was because I went to jail. That was a long time ago, though. But we got back together, and then we broke up. And then we got back together, and then we got married. And then I got sick of him and was like, you got to go. I'm going to find paperwork. But then we got back together. So sometimes spinning the block is appropriate. Sometimes things keep you to make it hard for you to communicate. But if people love each other, sometimes spinning the block works. Look at Sellout Nelly and his wife Ashanti. It's working for them.
Oh yeah, he is a sellout.
He's spun the block. There's another famous couple that
if I spin the block on any one of them fools, I'm running over them with my car. But shout out to y'all for spinning the block.
Here's the thing: I don't have an ex that I deem as like not worthy of spinning the block. All of my exes that are men were all kind of in one way, shape, or form. Stop doing that, Amina. I see you. No, a lot of them, I feel like my last one, he just has to grow up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think he's an amazing guy, but I don't think he was ready. And then my first fiance was an amazing guy too. He never told me no in anything I want. He said yes. Yes, when you don't tell me no, that's how you get me. That's how you get me. Oh yes.
Oh Lord.
If I would have just stayed 2 more months, I would have got that Range Rover out of him. I promise you, I would.
Seamus and James gonna keep him one.
I don't stay single long, y'all. I don't stay single long. Like the longest in the last 7 years of my life, I have been in. The shortest I've been single is maybe 6 months.
Really?
You don't
stay single.
I don't stay single.
Right? You don't tell his people.
No, it's only been 3.
It feels like it's just been so. It's been a while ago.
It's only been 3 months since me and Gio have been broken up. No, it's only been 3 months.
Okay.
He said J-Lo and Ben Affleck spun the block. They broke up though. Again.
They broke up because the real issues were still there. That's the thing. If the real issues are still there, it's never going to work. The issues, like I said, like you have to have clear understanding. You have to have clear understanding. If the issues are still there, spinning the block is pointless. But it has not been long, and I feel crazy for even getting back into another relationship. But I'm following my heart, and I'm following what feels right, and this feels right. It just does.
I don't feel right. We not going.
Let us go over.
It feels right.
Let us go over, child.
We're happy for you.
The compatibility. Keyword. Do you agree with who you are possibly compatible with, totally compatible with, and the least compatible with?
I've never been with an Aries. Or when is the Aquarius? Which one is that? Is
okay, so the Aquarius. It's from January. It's January.
The very January to like February, like mid-February.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a baby by the Aquarius.
Oh.
I'm dealing with some psychological issues. So I've never Leo is June or July.
Leo starts on July the 24th.
Yeah, they're right. They're right after Cancer. Yeah.
And then they're right after Cancer, and then it goes to August 22nd.
My son is a Leo.
So
I don't know. I've never been with an Aries. Aquarius has been no, it's the only one, but
okay. So your least compatibility says Virgo, Pisces, or Taurus. Have you ever been with either of the 3?
This explains some things.
Aside from the Taurus, yeah. Have you been to Pisces or Virgo?
Pisces, yes, but that was in high school.
Okay.
Virgo, when's Virgo?
Virgo is after Leo, so that would be your August.
That's the end 20th of August and into September. Middle of September.
No.
Okay.
I've never.
Okay, and then your maybes are Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius.
Never been with a Sagittarius ever. Not a Gemini.
Do you think Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius are compatible?
Sagittarius. Never been with a Sagittarius ever. Never been with a Sagittarius ever. Not a Gemini. 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 Not a I
Are you open to dating another Sagittarius? Because let's kind of go back a little bit.
yeah,
Sagittarius men, let's see, they're adventurous and spontaneous. They're honest, keep it real, no sugarcoating. Fun, energetic, and exciting to be around. Independent, not clingy at all. And then their struggles is they struggle with commitment, can disappear or ghost when feeling tied down. You putting the comments up and blocking me. Hold on one second.
You can make the screen bigger to see
I
it. Then it won't
yes,
bother
but
you.
you keep blocking it. Blunt
Look.
communication can come off harsh, avoids emotional depth and serious talk. Talking points, Sagittarius men will give you a good time, but will they stay long enough? So I don't know. I feel like maybe you could be one of those people that dates their own sign. I do know people who date their own signs and have success. And if you think about it, Stanley and Lynette, shout out to them.
I love yeah.
Yes, Life with Us TV here on YouTube. They are both Virgos, I believe.
They are.
Yes.
They are.
And they are such a beautiful couple to me.
Yes,
So
I agree.
I think that I've never been inclined to date another Taurus. It just never happened. Not that I'm not closed off to it. It just never
I
happened.
think because of the freedom aspect, because the Sagittarius man and woman looking at this list, they're pretty much the same. They're pretty similar. My husband, everything you described, I'm married to a Sagittarius man, and yourself, Kiwan, you're literally my husband as a woman, like quite literally. And I see that a lot. So maybe I feel like because y'all both require freedom and don't like to feel locked down, you probably could both like respect each other's freedom. So that's probably why it's a maybe. Because too much freedom, or if you both too coasting, having too much freedom and just get okay being away from each other, you don't have much of a relationship.
Yeah, because if you're not talking, hey, I'm okay. I'll see you another time. I think it just depends on the like what you bring as a person. If you are kind, and because it's kind. My bishop used to always say it's kind to be kind. If you are kind and just keep it a buck. Like, even if it may, I ain't like that. I ain't like how you said that, but be respectful and honest, of course. Like, the qualities that I do like, and I have to see you love yourself. Like, if you don't love yourself, I'm just I don't want to woe is me, but be able to tap into your emotions. You have to be emotionally aware and available. And I can't. I don't want to do the unavailable, the people that are not aware and they're not tapped into their emotions and understanding. Tapping into your emotions doesn't make you feminine. The bullheaded, the gender, no, traditional. No, I'm conventional. And, I'm okay if you're conventional. I just have like my strict no-nos. Like, don't come at me when you got all them kids. Don't expect me to have no children. I will not have any children. Huh?
I said them deal breakers.
Yeah. Like, have yourself together. Even if just work on it. And I'm gonna say this because it's late night. You got to be great in certain areas of your life. Okay, I will not do mediocre.
The I was like, this is Besties After Dark segment.
So yes,
it's a Besties After Dark segment. The video is filtered so that nobody under 18 can look at it. But Kiwan, you said a word. Because I'm not staying married to nobody or in a relationship with nobody who can't make the cat purr. That's all.
Period.
It's a requirement. We're not gonna be like Daniel and Lisa on 90 Day, her begging for.
Because I'm a goat. Okay.
Yes. So we have famous Black Sagittarius now. We gotta keep it moving, y'all. So we have Jay-Z, Tretch, Janelle Monáe, Samuel L. Jackson, and Lauren London. These personalities on this lineup is just because these people, are so interesting to me.
They are.
Very
Especially
talented.
Samuel L. It's like me and Trench have the same birthday. Hip
Yes,
hop.
I do. Mm-hmm.
I did not
Yes,
see that.
yes. I tried to find a birthday twin for all of y'all, and all of the birthday twins were fabulous.
Who was yours?
Naomi Campbell.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Not me going back into the thing. All right. So now we have this men versus women. Taurus, who's stubborn? Gemini, who's worse? Sagittarius, who avoids commitment?
Which one is worse? It's supposed to be like, do we think that
Men
Taurus
versus
men
women.
or women? Yeah. Which one do you think?
I got
is
you.
Taurus?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think mine are equal. I do. I think mine are equal. I don't feel like the Taurus men versus Taurus women. I don't think one is more stubborn than the other. I think they both carry equal titles. I feel like a bull has to be both genders. Gemini, who's worse?
Males.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The men are worse.
The men, as a Gemini, I will say that men Geminis are worse.
Yeah.
I've dated a male Gemini. I will never do it again. I was young and I knew that it was not the choice to make in life. They're difficult, and those who do not think they are difficult, Donald Trump, Kanye West.
Oh.
That is all.
Okay. And lastly, we have Sagittarius, who avoids commitment. Who do you think is worse out of men or women? Okay.
I think both. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. So the zodiac sign, their most toxic trait. I'm not going to read them all, but if you guys...
No, it's basically for this. Of us, our 3 zodiac signs, to people in the chat, which one do you think is the most toxic between a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Sagittarius? And if it's not a Gemini, Taurus, or Sagittarius, then what other sign that's part of the zodiac do you guys think is the most toxic? Because I didn't want to just limit it to our signs, because I don't think
honestly, the one that is more toxic outside of us, to be honest with y'all, I'm going to say I'm gonna say Scorpio.
I agree.
Scorpio
it is, but then I look at the emotional side, and the Aries is hot-headed and impulsive, and because you don't know, like, are you gonna go upside my head? Like, what are you gonna do? You know, Aries, Leos, but the Capricorn, I dated a Capricorn.
Like, to me, here's the thing, because in my family, you either are a Taurus or a Scorpio. Like, we have some that are in between, but as far as like equal footing, Taurus and Scorpios, like, there's literally 5 of each in my family, you know, cousins, aunties, like there's 5 of each. So to me, my thing is, I've never dated a Scorpio once before, but the type of friends that I have who have been with Scorpios tend to have such a complex situation that is like beyond my capacity of brain to think. Like, I'm like, who the hell thinks to do some shit like that? Like, Scorpios always, to me, they're always watching you, and they always let you know that they're watching you, so you won't watch them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's part of
that's crazy.
The jealousy and the vengefulness.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like Scorpio, or if I'm being honest, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus to me are the most toxic signs based on if we just go off of the most known toxic traits that are showing here. To be stubborn but also possessive is crazy, because how are you possessive over me, but you're too stubborn and bullheaded to compromise with me? That is a concern, because compromise is a huge thing in relationships. And when you come off as stubborn or bullheaded, which most Tauruses do, I feel like that's just problematic in any type of relationship. But they don't mean no harm when they do it. So it's not like toxic, but it's toxic.
Well, no, it's toxic because it's a protection that they don't need to do.
It is, but then for Aquarius is, though I am technically most compatible with them, I do feel like them and Scorpios, the detachment, the lack of emotional availability, and they have a habit to try and shut stuff down even when they're wrong, instead of just like admitting they're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they don't see it as wrong. See, my problem with my ex, he was very detached and he was very unemotionally giving or fruitful. So to me, it was hard to read him when the circumstance was is that, okay, if you're detached and you're not emotionally fruitful, how can I ever get love from you?
Yeah.
That's true. That
So
was a struggle for you guys.
that was
too.
the struggle because I didn't know if that man loved me or not.
Mm.
And I was with this man for a year and did not know. But because my love is overpowering when I give it to you, I tend not to think about it. And I tend just to be there because that's in my nature to do so. But me being with an Aquarius, or why I would never date that sign again, is because of the detachment and the fact that they're unpredictable in ways that need to be obvious.
That's true. Courtney said we're most compatible with Capricorns, Leos, and surprisingly Geminis. I'm assuming Courtney is also a Sagittarius.
Yes.
Yes. My mama's a Scorpio and my daughter's a Pisces. Shout out to us water signs.
My daughter a Pisces.
I know a lot of Scorpios for whatever reason. There's a bunch of them in my family. Taurus, Aries, or Libra are the most toxic. I could see that too. Especially with Libra, because it says people pleasing, and that's not always good. You can't just realistically, if people are looking for a yes man in a relationship of any form, it's not a healthy one. And
it isn't, but in the beginning, it's very nice.
No, it's nice. Yeah, of course, hearing yes is nice, but realistically, when you think of the depth of a relationship, that's unrealistic to expect to hear yes all the time in one. But yeah, of course, dealing with it at any time is nice. But Libras be people pleasers to points where they'll say yes to where they don't want to say yes, and then they'll act miserable. You could have said no. You know, it doesn't make sense. Kevin said, yes, my detachment game is strong. Yet many people misunderstood it as me being mad. I simply just like being to myself. That could make sense.
That does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense. But see, the problem is when that becomes, when you decide to get into a relationship with somebody, that could also be the downfall of the relationship because the other person does not know that and does not understand you enough to be like, okay, he's just detached. Like if we're trying to build a relationship and you detach yourself and then there's not a predictable stance of where you are, how are we supposed to know how to love you?
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of like to me, I get the whole sentiment. I totally get it. A lot of y'all operate that is because y'all probably allow someone to hurt y'all, and now everybody has to pay that price, which is unfair.
Yeah,
because if I allowed all the men or even women to dictate the emotional strain they put on me, then I would be just a tyrant to anybody else who is in my life going forward, and that includes the friendship I have, especially even with these ladies. So yeah.
This comment's for you, James.
You are James. That's exactly why I'm single. No regrets. Actually, no, I don't think you do. I don't even think my ex has any regrets either. Like I think that initially, y'all really love being with y'all.
Are very set in what they want, and I actually respect that about you, Kevin, because I remember when you were new to my Instagram and all of that, we chatted, and I respect that about you. If you know that you like to be by yourself and you know that you can detach, but people will view it a certain way, then if you're okay being alone, then hey, be alone.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it is that if your guest, like Mrs. Best said, if you're okay with being alone, absolutely, that works wonderful. But if you decide to get with somebody else, there is an alter that needs to happen with that detachment and unpredictability of your person. I'm just saying.
Yes. I get it. His ways, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What is next? Is there?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
We already answered this one kind of already.
The best and worst. No, we haven't. It's totally different. Who do you feel is the best out of all three of our signs in terms of dating? Like without going over toxicity.
I'm not even gonna take that charge.
I was gonna say, actually, I would say is the Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittarius would be the best sign out of the three of us.
We just
Based
zero
on
tolerance.
okay, so if we're taking best traits,
Mm-hmm.
y'all have the better traits because y'all are able to pour into people and
Yeah,
give people exactly what they need in terms of
we do.
fulfilling them. Now,
Mhm.
I think to me, Taurus is the worst. Let me explain why. It's what Mrs. Best said, which is why I got confused on us already answering this. When a Taurus is, what does that say? Stubborn and possessive. Mrs. Best is absolutely correct. How can that translate into having healthy relationships if you're possessive and then you're stubborn because you don't want to see any other way but your own?
Mhm.
That's why I feel like to me, Taurus is actually the worst partner that you can have. Not
Okay.
all of them, but I feel like that's my opinion. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just I feel like Taurus is the worst.
Yeah. I do unfortunately agree that Taurus are the worst. I think dealing with them in general, the
Mhm.
worst things that you could have in a relationship are all of their traits, quite literally, unfortunately. Uh, and for me, that's just too much. That's just
It's a
too
lot.
much. You're possessive, and then you lying also while being possessive, but then you want to be stubborn and telling all these lies. I can't deal with that. I think most people cut the line at lies. I think that's why Tauruses get the bad rep, even though it be about little stuff. And then Geminis, I'm a Gemini. We are great communicators, so we can
Mhm.
work through anything, but we're also unapologetically ourselves. And if you cannot bring substance and cannot match a Gemini's intellect, it's a disaster. We're toxic. We'll cheat on you. We'll cuss you out. We'll play games. We'll love bomb you, breadcrumb you. You name it, we will do it. And I don't think that's good in a relationship. I had to go to therapy for years to learn how to be better for my spouse.
Yeah.
Sagittarius is with women, I would say good partners. Sagittarius men, mine is decent, but we've been together 20 years and it took him about 10 to figure some shit out. So
Yeah.
I will say a Sagittarius, when they want to commit, they commit.
Weird commit. Yeah.
I do think they make better friends than partners. And I think that's why my marriage does well, because we have a great friendship in addition to the relationship stuff.
Yeah.
But Sagittarius women for the win, Sagittarius men, it's up and down. It depends on their mama, their trauma. And I feel like it's the same with Tauruses. I feel like a
Yeah.
Taurus man is a little bit more patient in my experience with Tauruses than Taurus women. A Taurus woman will write you off and say fuck you and be done and not change your mind. But a Taurus man, depending, the April ones,
Mm-hmm.
not the Tauruses that get closer to Gemini, they're a little more patient in my experience. Once you get past May 7th, it goes to hell. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Highlight Kevin's comment because he just said something that
Which
just
one?
the last one.
I thought I put it up. Oh no, I didn't.
You did not. This was my problem with my ex. This was a huge problem with my ex. So the problem is, and let me kind of give y'all a demonstration. So Gio was highly affectionate. He just didn't want to do it. And he was very touchy and very good at comfort. He just didn't want to do it. And that was hard for me because I love a man who is touchy. I love it. I love it more than probably anything else. Getting a partner is I want you to be touchy. I want you to always feel the need to touch me. When you're good at it, that frustrates me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're good at being affectionate and you just don't want to do it, that frustrates me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
probably
because
because you're not compatible with that sign. And a piece of me also feels like he might have sensed the lack of compatibility, because when you're naturally compatible or attracted to somebody, you touch them. I've known a lot of Aquariuses. My goddaughter's an Aquarius, touchy as hell.
Yes.
Away from me. So when I hear that Aquariuses aren't touchy, it's usually because there's like a lack of compatibility, which happens sometimes. We could get along with people that could be great people, but
Right.
not meant to be. It's going to show up in every way possible, even if you're trying to be. And it
And
seems
I
like
think that and that's the problem that I have, because if you know that, that is your chance to get out and say, okay, listen, we're not compatible. You're not the one. That's where another thing, Aquarius is they tend
that's
not
that
to be
detachment.
honest. Yes, and because they're so detached, there's a lack of transparency that needs to happen that doesn't. So,
Mhm.
because they see it as a natural thing for them to be detached because they're just saying, I'm just detached. But for me, it frustrates me because I feel like, dang, like, you don't want to touch me? Fine. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like I needed a shot of liquor in my picture
I was cracking up. Okay,
because that looked like
these pictures. We blaming this on the internet. Okay, I did what I could, and I was looking. Me and Josiah were looking at James and how it animated him hugging this random person
who really ain't my type at all.
at all.
Like,
You don't date people like that. No,
I don't date people that won't hug me back. First off, and then
Kiwan
second,
looked like she in a music video. Y'all remember that Heather Headley? I've heard it all before. The Sunshine
yes.
Anderson song.
yeah.
The video.
Is this
she come out with her hair? That's Kiwan.
Who is this supposed to be in this blue top? That's supposed to be you, Amina?
Apparently, it is.
That
I
don't
don't
even look
know.
like you.
If you look at a picture I posted recently,
Oh, okay.
it does.
Okay.
I'm 134 pounds. I've lost over 60 pounds. So
Oh
a lot
my
has changed.
goodness.
That she
Oh,
look like
dude.
somebody else we know, but yeah. But why they got
It
me
look-
like I don't want to let this man go and like
You got to take it up with Open AI. But it's a rapid fire question of our signs. Obviously, who do we feel cheats the most clingy, the best communicator, the worst texter? I'm gonna just start it and say I feel like the most clingy is a Taurus because I know a Sagittarius and a Gemini, we like to be left the fuck alone. Fire and air need space.
I feel like a Sag is the best communicator. I think we communicate well.
When y'all don't run.
Yeah, when we're not running, we good. Like
they communicate really well I do agree with that.
Great communicator.
When they're blunt, Sagittariuses are known for being blunt. That's actually really helpful when you're trying to work through shit because then you know how somebody really feels, if they really gonna get over it, and you can work through it. What about you, James?
Okay, so when it says who cheats, that's definitely Gemini's.
Yes.
Who's clingy? That's definitely a Taurus. I am clingy as hell. Best communicator. I actually am going to tie that between both Gemini's and Sagittarius because you are a great communicator. Both of y'all are very great at communication. So I feel that, worst texters, I'm going to put a Taurus because I am a horror. I do not text back anybody. I am horrible at it. So.
Really? You respond to me all the time.
You are different because you have a ringtone.
Even when I was getting to know you, though, you would respond, answer the phone. Like you've always been pretty good on the phone. You're easy to reach if people need you.
Yeah, if you need me, just reach out to me and I'll respond. But I'm not gonna naturally just go and text people. No, I'm just not that kind of person. So for me, like you can look at our group chats, all of them. Where do you see me at there in the thing? Kevin
I have to disagree, Kevin. I'm sorry.
Kevin. Kevin, I was
we was with you until you said
Kevin Reynolds. Kevin Reynolds. No, y'all are not great communicators at all. Y'all are the worst. First of all, y'all feel like y'all don't have to explain shit as Aquariuses. Y'all feel like y'all can detach yourself from reality and not say anything. Y'all are not great communicators. Stop that and cut that out. But what was I finna say? I was gonna say there's a chat between me and Kevin Reynolds and Mrs. Best. I don't even respond to half the time, and I be feeling bad because I don't even respond. Like I'm horrible at communication. I really am horrible at it. Like I can communicate with you verbally because we're here, but in terms of like phone, text, I'm horrible. He said, well, that is true about not explaining. Y'all, yeah, exactly. So how can y'all be great communicators
if you don't explain shit? Literally don't. That's oil and water.
I feel like Kevin's motto is what's understood don't need to be explained.
I think so too, though.
Oh yes, no, I can 100% confirm that. Absolutely. And I've never even met Kevin Reynolds in person. I know that's how he thinks. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. But you can't put that Aquarius are great communicators because y'all are not.
They try, though. They try. I don't really have any stories. I've been with the same person for a very long time. Does anyone want to go over a story of the worst sign they've dated?
I shared my story.
Oh Lord Jesus, girl, where do I begin? Because it's not surprisingly, it's not the Aquarius, but what I will say, the worst sign that I have ever been with, so ironically, and it's so unfortunate because I don't think these people, but Cancer. So my first fiance was a Cancer. His birthday is June the 27th. And initially, the reason why he was the worst is because he felt like what I did not know would not hurt me.
Oh, wow.
He was one of those people.
Oh.
So in terms of that is very dangerous because now you're playing with my safety as a person and in our relationship when you feel like I don't need to know certain things that can affect me. So what I will say is that I know most Cancers don't operate in that way. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but I will say that because of that experience, it was one that I kind of made me not want to date a Cancer again because to me, it was tough because that led to him cheating on me and never saying anything about it.
Cancer men do that though. One of my best friend's baby daddy was a Cancer. We thought he was the best guy ever until they started to have problems, and he literally had that attitude of what you don't know won't hurt you. And I don't know why they're like that. I feel like Cancer women are a lot better than Cancer men. That's one of those times where the men are terrible.
They sound like avoidance.
It's not, you know, what's funny? It's not so much that it's avoidance. If it like him cheating on me, like that was a night that was a night where it was like, I'm going to go ahead and be at this party. And it's only in this moment to where I'm not myself. So he had a great way of playing the field of like, I wasn't in my right state of mind. Therefore, that wasn't me in that moment.
Right.
So there was a lot of accountability that you don't take when you decide to get inebriated, or if you are in an out of space moment, you're saying what you don't remember didn't happen. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. That's like that's manipulation. Yes.
That is heavy manipulation. See, Gemini, that's when that phone start coming upside your head if you want to play fucking games. That's my phone.
Yes. And the thing about it is that was somebody who literally, like Kevin Reynolds said, played me for my, you know, being naive because he kept telling me yes to the things I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it changed my life in a way to where, like, literally, we finna sign the document of buying our house. We finna sign the document, me getting my new car. We finna sign the document on, you know, marriage. And now I'm finna come to my family and say, hey, I'm getting married to this amazing man who just bought me this 5-bedroom house in North Scottsdale. We 1 week from that, and you cheat on us the week before we finna make all these plans.
That's what they do.
That's crazy as hell. I was so close to the rest of my life that you just took it in a moment of you cheating. Damn.
You remember what he looked like?
What's his address?
No, we're gonna leave that man. No, we're gonna leave that man because he is married. He has a wife now. So we're gonna leave that man and his wife alone.
Oh,
that showed we pretty much are at the end of the live. The most toxic sign for each host, we kind of went over it. It seems like for me, what the hell? Why am I forgetting what the most toxic sign for Gemini was? Pisces and what the hell else was it? I can't remember what it was. But
we have to go back because
I
don't remember mine either. So
Gemini, the most toxic are going to be Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. But it's also saying to avoid Cancers, and Capricorn.
Mhm.
For a Taurus, James needs to stay away from Leos, Aquariuses, Sagittariuses, Geminis. He might want to avoid because they bring him stress, and it's also telling him to avoid Aries. And it looks like your maybes.
Well, hold on. What was my maybes?
Oh, Jesus. One of them is Libra.
Cancer?
And I believe the other sign is Cancer.
Oh, the Cancer was both a hit or miss. And
Oh wait,
let me
no,
see. You said that. What was it? What was that one?
Q1 Sagittarius. She is her least compatible are Virgo, Pisces, and Taurus. I agree with all of that.
So it tells you also to avoid Cancer, Scorpios, and Capricorns, and then your best is Aries, Leos, and Aquariuses.
Okay.
Kevin Reynolds said, "Why you gotta play every zodiac sign is toxic one way or the other."
That is the point of the whole thing. If you look, there was the whole slide that showed that every single zodiac sign there has a toxic trait. Aries are hot-headed and impulsive. Tauruses are stubborn and possessive. Geminis are two-faced and inconsistent. A Cancer is moody and overly sensitive. Leos are egotistical attention seekers. My God. Virgos are critical and judgmental. Libras are indecisive people pleasers. Scorpios are jealous and vengeful. Pisces are escapist. They always looking for a way out. And too trusting. Aquariuses are detached and unpredictable. Capricorns, workaholics that are emotionally unavailable, and Sagittariuses are commitment phobic and blunt. So, I mean, all of the signs have something toxic to them. I actually think, oddly, we're just here for fun, but I feel like a lot of people are single because they read too much in the signs a little bit. Like, don't just write somebody off because you saw on the internet or watched us here and it says that it's your least compatible sign. If somebody's treating you right and it works, let that shit
Exactly,
work.
because mine is not even on my repertoire at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, I'll give anybody a chance. Just as long as you come correct. You could be another Taurus and be stubborn as hell, but if you come correct, I might be with you. You just never know. But the thing about it is that there is some truth to zodiac signs. I'm not saying that we shouldn't pay attention to them, but they shouldn't detour and direct our lives as much as they do.
Yeah.
And I think that that's where a lot of people kind of have to go out of that. I think it is millennials that are bringing this more into play than anybody else. But, I think we need to kind of try to be the best people we can be and try to not allow the core of our signs get in the way of us having loving and fulfilling relationships in life. I think that's what we need to do.
That is the truth. That is the truth. Well, we will end it there. Do y'all want to let the people know what the next lives on your channel are? And shout out to everybody here. I see people watching from everyone's channel right now, as well as Twitch. What do you have coming up next? I'll start with James because I know you have something tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow I will be doing Bell Collective and also Love and Marriage Huntsville. So that will be starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I am going to try to do House of Villains, y'all. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. I have been catching up on a lot of sleep that I am not getting during the week. So sorry, not sorry.
So I'm going to post Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective. I think I'm gonna do Bell Collective tonight. I'm gonna try. No, tomorrow. I need to go to sleep. Tomorrow, me and Mrs. Best will be live at 2 Central. My time to go live on Beauty and Black, the last 2 episodes, 14, 15, and 16. And I think that's it. And y'all know Atlanta starts tomorrow.
Housewives of Atlanta is back. It will be on James's channel on Monday. I will be sure to share the live. I don't have anything going on my channel. I'm still debating if I want to do the music stuff. I will let the people who care know, but the next reality television or documentary review will be on Monday for 90 Day Fiance. Before the 90 days, we will watch Lisa ask Daniel for oral sex.
Is that the clear lady and the African guy?
Yes.
It's just they as Kiwan said, we are in the basement of hell right now covering this show.
We are, but it's fun to do. I'm telling you, it is fun. That is such a fun show. I'm mad that I'm going to be missing it this week, unfortunately. I have 20 hours of overtime to do between Monday and Friday. So, you know, and y'all have a lot of goals coming up in the next month. So I got to make sure my money is right. So, yes.
Absolutely. The money should always come first. Never quit your day job, y'all.
Yes.
Never quit your day job. But all of us will have content out. Also be on the lookout for content from the people in the chat who are here. Tamika's Den, Alicia's TV. Who else was here? Shayna_MCD. Be sure to check out their channels. They also have content coming out. Subscribe to Watch Your Best Friends. Subscribe to Watch Your Mouth Reviews. Subscribe to Kiwan J TV. Subscribe to Mrs. Best Reviews. If you enjoyed what we do, Lord. James and Mrs. Best, the recent episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville was basura, aka trash.
Oh my.
Oh, well, you know what?
The show is basura.
The show has been over since Melody left, and I said, listen, I said what I said. Melody was the show. You guys can argue with your mama over that because I'm telling you.
Not your mommy.
Yeah, y'all can argue with your mama over that because I'm telling you, Melody leaving the show was the worst thing that could have happened to Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Really? It was already pretty bad though before she left.
No, here I'm gonna give y'all one better. Here y'all go. The show went downhill when Tiffany left Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Period.
Y'all better be cool before Shayna come in here.
This is a no Tiffany slander channel.
Right. Thank you.
Crazy.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Tomato.
If one person has to push so much drama, you don't have a show. It should have died. Now, Tiffany helped keep it alive.
She
but
did.
That show was dead even when she was there.
And I didn't like when the Scots always tried to bully them. Kind of like
I didn't like that either. Yes.
Sleep.
Thank you, Kiwan. Because y'all, like Kevin Reynolds and then Shayna somewhere. I know she's still here somewhere. Y'all tried to play Tiffany as if Tiffany did not push that drama and keep it interesting. Yes, she was messy, but what else would we have had if Tiffany? That's why Melody brought her friend of 10 years on the show because she knew Tiffany.
The show is dead, everyone. If her messiness is all that there was, then the show was dead. I will not take it from her because she did put on an okay show while she was there. But when one person is responsible for all of it, it kills the show. That show should have ended seasons ago. Like once they divorced, Mel and Martell, they should have either left the show or just ended it personally. But
the cast won't.
They won't end it. It owns bread and butter, it seems. I'm waiting for Never Ever Minutes.
Really not.
Ready to Love, put a ring on it.
I almost would rather have Love and Marriage Detroit back. I almost would rather have them back because at least
just want to see them struggle to start that Buick, the Dobines. That's all he wants.
No, I want to see that, and I want to see Bravo and Lakeith crying over him coming home at all hours of the night.
You know, my daddy died back in 1964.
I'm just looking at her.
I was 12 years old, and I'm scared every time you go outside, even though I met you when you was in the nightclub industry. Girl.
I said Lakeith. Girl, like, come on now. We ain't gonna do this. Now, come on. You know damn well that ain't, but okay.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, y'all.
Reynolds and James about to start with each other. He said, I mean, James like Shamia, so that in itself says a lot about
it. You do?
I did, yes.
Let me say this. I understand why he liked her because he's loved her for years and years before YouTube happened.
Yes.
But
no, here's the thing. No. I have
even as a friend of, that's why we used to call her Portia's pet. I mean,
no, I said I had a crush on Shamia. Shamia was my last girl crush before I started dating men. I still think she is sexy. Like I still think she is so beautiful to me. Like she just is. Like so, yes. I said on my channel publicly, I had a crush on Shamia. Like I just did, just her smile, I loved her. She was such a beautiful chocolate girl. Like I just do, and I still do. I still think she's beautiful, but her character on Real Housewives of Atlanta, no, I'm not feeling that.
I'm letting y'all know now. Her, Kelly, who else? Probably K. Michelle a little bit. Somebody gonna get cut, especially Portia and that other one, the line one. What's her name? Phaedra. Yeah,
not that line one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. After last
season, gonna be springing this season.
I feel like the only person I'm gonna like out of this show, like if I'm really, is Angela. That's the only person I'm gonna like because she didn't get on my nerves as bad as I thought she was going to.
Because the way she gonna call Pinky Mr. Clean,
and I like Pinky too. That's gonna mess me up because I actually wanted them to align. I do like Pinky. I do.
He look like Mr. Clean with that whack ass fade. Please.
Yeah, I wish she would grow her hair back and stop playing.
Pinky also has done so many skits about her life before the season starts.
Yeah.
It's corny. Like it's okay. You don't have to acknowledge every piece of information that come out in the press about you, boo.
Just keep that. Listen, Pinky. Listen. Just keep that slutty vegan open long enough so I can try my Philly cheesesteak.
And I'm gonna be emailing for Drew.
Not impressed, and I have eaten it, but
really,
yeah, it was okay. But I've had better vegan food. I feel like a lot of these celebrity restaurants don't beat all of that with vegan food. Shout out to all the independent vegan chefs out there because they be the ones that'll get you the good food.
Yes, I had some.
Pain, that means quality has gone into hell.
There was a vegan chef I had in South Florida who had some collard greens with sauteed mushrooms. Girl, I thought I was finna go crazy. That stuff was so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm looking at Pinky Cole with a side eye. Whenever Damon Dash is invested in you, I don't trust it. I'm like Angela. I'm like Angela, K. Michelle, and Drew will be questionable. I just don't like Drew on reality TV. Honestly.
No, Drew is the definition of a Taurus that lie. That's the biggest definition right there. Because Drew lie over stupid shit that don't even like. To me, it's like, one thing. No, but Stacey. Here's the thing about Stacey. I feel like yes, we can see that she lied, but the things that they said that she's lied about has been proven to be true. So it's kind of like, is she lying? Like I'm questioning everything now because I'm like, is she really lying? Like, come on, like, yeah.
We gonna see. We gonna see. I'm gonna have to hop on one of y'all channels for an episode or two.
You can come on to mine if you ain't busy Monday for. I have to do it early because I have to go to work early. Unfortunately, what time will you be home?
She's 2 hours ahead.
That just depends on what time I get to work. I make it to work. And I don't know.
Okay, because I plan to start mine at 4:00 my time. Because I'm gonna be so it'll probably be 6 show time. Yeah, because I'm gonna leave at my house by 5:30 so I can get to work and see.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know though when I'm gonna let y'all know though, for real.
Okie dokie. Well, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed and find food.
Yes, I'm so random. I want a chili dog, so I'm finna go find me one.
I'm sitting here eating Chick-fil-A nuggets.
That sounds good too.
Yes.
Who doesn't like Chick-fil-A? But we appreciate everybody for watching, from Kiwan JTV to Watch Your Mouth Reviews to Mrs. Best Reviews and Watch Your Best Friends. We do thank everybody for tuning in. Please see the links in the description of this video. There are links to Kiwan's channel as well as James's channel and my own channel. And we'll see y'all next time. What? She just bought hot dog? Oh, Lord. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, yeah. Just like 1, 2, 3. Everything I say, I learn. Oh, yeah. That's for sure. That's my word.